Let me see if I can pull up your page so I can see that. Well, no, they'll be on the side.
Yeah, we should be able to see all of them in the comments.
Yep. I was thinking because I was going to go over to your page so I could see them, but I don't need to be over there because they're over here. That's what I'm talking about. All right. Go ahead and lead us into this thing. My captain.
No sweat, man. Welcome to another episode of TNT with myself, Captain Jazariak, my good brother, Tommy Sotomayor, man. It's been a while. What's crazy is when I looked on the Telegram, the last time I think we did a show was when that YouTuber, when that streamer unalived his woman.
Wow.
So that's been a minute. Yeah, man. And I know I've been busy. Like I got a debate Sunday. I see you all over the place. So it's good that we can come because a lot has happened since that time. A lot has been going down, and we've seen how violent women can be. I just saw this post with this old ass Diana Ross's old ass daughter. Like what? Like when she was in her 20s and 30s, she was not thirst trapping. You didn't see videos with the booty out and all of that. The broad done turned 50, and she can't help but just show the booty. Like where's the dignified older woman that gets looks for? Like it's almost like the thirst trap. They can't say it's a young woman thing. It almost make like how can you blame Sexy Red when Sexy Mama doing the same thing Sexy Red doing? It's a little crazy. We got the the Tory Lanez appeal got rejected. I think we got to talk about that. And the good brother Umar Johnson. Umar Johnson hustling the shit. Now, listen, I've been a victim of fraud before.
Right.
It ain't never taken 2 months to resolve. It actually gets resolved from being able to access your banking information gets resolved as soon as you report it. The only thing that might remain frozen is whatever monies was involved that were suspicious. So if you got, let's say you got 25,000 in the bank, 5,000 is suspicious, they'll freeze that 5,000, but you'll still have access to the 20. Mm-hmm. So I don't understand. And then that man, I'm just wanting to give y'all the topic because I don't know how we're gonna go.
I'll let you cook. I thought you might. I like the setup. I thought you was doing it on purpose. I thought you was naming the stuff, say the last one, and then start with the last one and go backwards.
Okay. Yeah, I can do that then.
That's a good setup.
Okay, so now because with the Umar Johnson thing, it's so much to unpack because the setup started the moment he used that woman that he was sleeping with. Now it seems because remember he said that she had the fishy coochie. She broke into the bank account. Now we find out it might be a setup. And of course, other topics might come up. We might do some crowd participation. Hey, sidebar. Tommy, you know that young boy, remember the last time we did the live stream and that boy said, I just wanted to talk to you. Remember he came? Well, that same boy called into my show, tried to pretend to be somebody else. And when I said, hey man, you sound like the brother. He said, no, that ain't me. So I go to the video and I play the video live on my live stream. I said, this ain't you. Y'all sound just like, yeah, that's me. I just wanted to talk to you again.
Man, you gotta watch out for these dudes, man.
Yeah, man. The fanned out is insane. I don't understand it. But those are the things we're going to talk about. So I think the first one we got on deck is the Shacarri Richardson, because I think the Shacarri Richardson is so much to unpack on that, because what Shacarri Richardson, what she did to the brother, I believe his name is Christian, and what she did to that brother is what every black man goes through on damn near a daily basis that goes unnoticed. The mental abuse, physical abuse, followed by more mental abuse, and then Karen or victim so that you can feel guilty. Because when you look at that video, do you have the video?
I don't want to jump in. I have it, and I don't know if you want me to break it into several parts because we have it. So I know there were some parts that you wanted to jump to directly. So whenever you tell me what parts,
however, I can do it from, if we want to go. I think the first
from
thing
the beginning.
right, exactly, from the beginning. I think that's where we should start.
All right, then we'll put it up there. You go ahead and intro it. That's them at the airport right there. That's the beginning of it. And
Right. And now
go ahead.
this is how oblivious black women can be. You're at an airport. That's where you're at. Like, you should have some type of tact or discipline within yourself to say, okay, I'm angry at him, but I'm at an airport. So I'm not going to show out here. But children, which is what women can be sometimes, children don't think like that. Children just be like, I'm mad now, I'm a pout now, I'm a show out now. So this is at a national airport. You got you got security agents, TSA agents, you got all of them. Shout out to Sassy. Definitely always good to be back on the platform. And so now you got all of these people that can see. And then you got the regular people that just want to catch a flight. They ain't coming here to see two black people.
They didn't come for the fuck shit.
Yeah, they ain't come for the fuck shit. They ain't come to see two black people arguing in no damn airport or nothing like that. So now you can begin to play it. Tommy.
All right, so here we go, guys. We're gonna let y'all take a look at what happened between, and you got to remember, this is a gold medal winner. I think she won a gold. This is also a woman who was kicked off a plane before because of her behavior. A lot of people don't know that. And this is also finally a woman who did a whole lot of carpet munching because she at one point had said she was gay, a lesbian. So she done went from all these things. She didn't have any self-control with when to smoke weed. Her granddaddy died, so she had to get high before the game, or mama, or whatever it was. A mama that wasn't even with her, it was something stupid. She had to get kicked off the plane because she couldn't control her emotions. And this goes back to nobody bring it up. But why did her and her girlfriend break up? Maybe it has something to do with this.
Let's take a look at it. Look, they highlighting Shacari. Now, he's clearly doesn't want to argue with her in public. Look, first push right there. He trying to walk it off.
Just imagine.
Imagine, God damn.
It's a strong little bitch.
He must be lighting the ass because he ain't braced for. Damn, yo.
But you know he can't do nothing. He can't do anything.
No, like braced for it to where she couldn't have pushed him like that. Like he ain't
pushing back. As a man, it looked like you're engaging in. It is best. You look at what what's his name does. I was talking to my audience about this before. I said, look at what the dude who plays John Wick does, Keanu Reeves. He won't even take pictures with women by putting their hands. He's straight up,
and his fist is balled up, like it's on the side. Yep, because he said he don't want nobody to misconstrue anything because women do that shit.
Yep, and that's sad. Here's what I want to ask you: don't you think it's a sad world for them and us, but mostly for them? Like if you were a woman or could put yourself in a woman's shoes, don't you think that's a sad world, a cold world where they're getting to the point where men are afraid of them?
Yeah, you would think. You know the trippy part though. The trippy part is women who don't. So women naturally don't know how to control being dominant. They just want to be dominant. So in their mind, they think that that's good, like to see you groveling, to see you bowing down, to see you on the bottom. That's
so they enjoy punking a man.
Yes. Yeah. And the crazy part is after they punk them, they don't even respect them, Tommy.
At all.
Because the man that they let run them over will not tolerate that punking. And that's the man. That's the sad part. I ain't with no abuse whatsoever. But the man that treats that woman good, more times than not, is the woman that is the man that she pushes over, is the man that she cheats on, is the man that she disrespects. Because and here's the heavy part. And I guarantee you, if we go into Shakira's life, without her father raising her and her mama raising her, that's just what they believe, which is what all of these stories that we talk about with women and their attitude and don't know how to listen to a man and just be kind is because they didn't have a father that a loudmouth black woman, and so they never was taught how to be subservient to their first father. So of course, and then watching their mama do what? I guarantee you her mama is just like she is. Guarantee you she was probably touched, bothered, whatever it was. So now all she knows is violence is the way. And that's all she will ever be is this, unless she would have to get some real life counseling to deal with her issues.
You know, it reminds me of.
I guarantee you she won't. Go ahead.
You know what it reminds me of? Like children. You see what will happen with children, right? Like
Mhm.
children will be punking their parents. You see this child be this small. Parents be grown as hell. But because they have allowed that child to punk them, that child gets more brash in the things they say and do to that parent. When that parent has now is gotten so far, they can't reel it back in. I think with black men and black women, it's gotten so far with black men that they've been punking them that we can't reel it back in. That's why they talk to us in general any kind of way. These women will have a strange man and they'll be walking down the street with a strange man that just walk up to them and say, you know, how you doing? If they don't find him attractive or whatnot, they will try to insult him in front of everybody, knowing that this man, like a tiger, can maul her. But they've gotten so comfortable with the tiger at the zoo that you throw shit at it. You make faces at it because you know.
Yeah. Because it's in a cage. And that Christian is in that cage. Because now, when men as children are brought up, what are they taught? Don't hit no woman, don't say this to no woman, don't do this, all because you're supposed to be stronger. But a woman from birth is not taught, don't run your mouth to that man that's stronger. They're not taught, don't start shit with that man that's stronger. They're taught, if she goes off, you know what they say? Well, you know, that's a woman. That's what women do. And it ain't supposed to be that. What you said too about children, you know what they say when you spoil that child? That child is spoiled rotten. To where when you let that child get away with everything, they think they could do just what Shakira did. They will show out in the mall, they'll show out in Walmart, they show out at the park, they hoot and holler screaming, because screaming gets them the attention that they think they want. But what they're doing is reckless. And that's what black women became. Black women became women that became spoiled children that have been allowed to yell and scream and hoot and holler for anything. And the minute that you hold them accountable, it's like, I didn't do nothing. We're about to see. Now, y'all might think me and Tommy Captain is not real life. We're about to see what Tommy and I are saying. You're about to see it in real time. Where
and
a woman.
The thing about it is this too. This is a woman who has a lot to lose. You'd assume she'd understand that. This is a woman who, you know, normally when I put stuff up, they say, well, you just get ghetto women and broke women. Their finances is making them do this.
Right.
This is an Olympian. This is a woman that was on her way to an Olympic meet. Pre whatever they do before the Olympics. This is a woman that is a Nike athlete, and she is just as ratchet, just as hood as any other woman that you would see out in the streets that's got nothing to lose. So there has to be something that's telling them. And like you said about the child, here's the thing the child wants to do. The child in front of public knows that you don't want to be embarrassed.
Right.
That you're going to cower away as they get loud, which is why you're going to say, okay, you can have this. You're going to want to shut them up. Those black women have chosen to, if you look at the average black woman today, she does her dirtiest shit in public view. And if you don't believe me about that, if you just don't believe me, which I know a lot of people don't, they think I'll just say things. Before we even show this, I want to show you something, Cap. And it's just a couple left her damn house to take her kids to school in a robe.
Towel on her head?
Yes, a robe and a towel and slippers. They're doing this. They're going out of their way to get fucked up attention. They're literally acting like children. Tell me I'm lying.
Hey, play it one more time. Play it. Listen, because wait, Tommy, as you playing it, I'm trying to look and see, and I'm thinking to myself, she got a headscarf on her head.
Nope.
That's a towel.
Straight up towel.
At school?
Walking them to school. We got the only women on earth that do the most, and they're all trying to outdo each other. You can tell me if I'm lying or not. They're trying to outdo each other. And when they see one of them do something ridiculous, it started with the fingernails. One of them had fingernails this long. Bitches' fingernails just went to the stupid lengths. Next thing went to the weave, didn't it? It started with weave, went to their shoulders, trying to make it look natural.
Yeah.
Now they got green weave, pink weave, hot pink, neon, red, and where is it? They call it a bust down. What does that mean? It's all the way down to their legs. It can't just be to their back. Nope. Everything but look at what they did with their eyelashes. At first, it was they didn't want to have no eyelashes. Now they got caterpillars on their eyes.
Yeah,
Everything that black women have done, it was let's just get crazy. They like Prince on Purple Rain. They let's go crazy kind of chicks.
Yeah, them eyelashes. You ever see any of them laying around? Them eyelashes is crazy. Yeah, the eyelashes. I don't understand the eyelashes, Tommy. I don't understand.
I ain't never seen a woman and thought that is way more attractive than without. I've never seen this. But if you think about it, they're not doing anything for us. The things that they're doing isn't for us. They're not trying to attract us. Everything that they're doing is just wild to be out wilding the next chick.
Each other, right? They're in competition with each other. You gotta throw them BBLs in there too. Them BB. Listen, the gym I go to, Signature Fitness in New Jersey, man, and I used to think it was black women, and surprisingly, these Latino women go buck wild with them, and they must be going to pay or Pele down the street to get these asses that they.
Well, you got to remember what's the BBL called. What does the BBL stand for?
I don't know. Big booty. I don't know.
No,
Brazilian butt lift, right? Brazilian butt lift.
They were the first ones to do it.
But they look insane. I don't know where they're getting it from, but you're so correct when you say they're not even doing it for us, because nobody went to men and said, do y'all want us to wear these fake eyelashes? Do you want us to get in lip injections? Do you want us to wear weave all the way down to our back? Do you want us to get these fake booties? Do you want us to nobody asked us. It's women competing with women. And the crazy part about all that, they're going to want a real man, Tommy. They want a real man, have money, have the best job on the planet, can have the steel rod from God himself, can support me. There's a video where this black woman is talking to her son, and her son is saying, am I supposed to is asking her about relationships. And she tells that boy that his girlfriend does not have to work, and that she has to pay his bills. That's who's raising kids. So now, if a woman don't have to work, and you're telling that boy that from a kid, he's going to buy prostitutes. That's what he's going to do. He's not going to, because he's going to say, okay, if she ain't got to work and all I'm getting from her is sex, I might as well just get the prostitute, get the sex, because why do I have to pay all her bills to have sex with her when these prostitutes is giving it up for $50, for $60? Now I don't know how, I don't know the price.
I need you to give me the name and number to them, because it's like hearing somebody tell you about their weed guy. You're like, oh, he giving you the purple for that. Okay, I'm gonna need you to give me that. I'm gonna need you to hook me up with the weed guy. I'm gonna need you to hook me up with your whore guy. I'm gonna need you to.
Hey, somebody in your chat said something. Aaron the Great said something in the chat. He said they're competing with Becky, and that's another point too. Them competing with white women is another role, is another part of that. Because even if you look at the color that the primary color that they pick for their hair is
blonde.
Blonde.
Because blonde is straight. It don't be blonde and try to make I can see if they did their own hair and painted it blonde, at least it was their own hair. Nope. Right. They get straight hair and then have it blonde. And you're sitting up here thinking, well, the baby hairs done went too far. First, it was a couple strings. Now, shit look like corner pocket mustaches. Like everything they've done has gone too far. And I just wanted to put that up there just to say this. And there's a few things we need to talk about, but I want to see if you see some of the things I see. Let's put it up.
27th, 2025. Shacarri Richardson was allegedly involved in an altercation at an airport during which she yanked her boyfriend's backpack, repeatedly pushed him into a wall column, and, according to bystanders, threw a pair of headphones at him. Witnesses said the dispute had been gradually escalating as the couple moved through the airport.
And I don't know if you were able to see it in the video where I played you just the silent one where it was just showing the fight. Did you see how she threw the headphones and hit him in the head?
I didn't see the headphone part. Wow, I saw the pushing. Play that one again. Let me see.
So you see her grabbing the backpack.
Right.
That's
I'm looking now. Yeah.
He's just trying to
headphones in her hand.
Now she hit him with a cross.
Looked like she popped his ass.
Yeah, she hit him with a cross. Shoved the nigga up against the pillar.
God.
I guess she said black men should be the pillar of the community.
Shut up, Tommy. And look, this man is helpless, man.
He trying to stop this shit.
My God.
Now here's what she gonna throw and hit him in the head with the thing. Watch.
We didn't play it that far, right?
Watch.
Yeah.
Right. Bam.
Damn.
Hold on, I'll show it to you again. Right, that part right there. Watch it. You can see the gray come up right here. Bam.
Yeah. Yeah.
And he reaches up and picks him.
He just gonna pick it up. He just gonna pick it up.
Bam.
He walking like, man, this is what I'm supposed to get, man. She's
and went back for some more. Look how she went back for some more. She won't let it die. Now, after all this is how we end up. Go ahead.
This white man right there, the TSA looking right at, like they looking right at that.
Right at it.
Right at it.
Yeah, it's 2 agents. Oh no, the rest. Wait a minute. 1, 2, 3 agents. 4 agents.
1, 2, 4. Yeah, 4 agents. Yep, in eye view.
And she still ain't stopping. And the white men are coming over there now because they've been at that point. They see it like he's just standing there. This one just standing there, looking at it. She won't
waiting
stop.
to see. They probably was like, "Hey, let's see if this nigga beat this bitch ass."
Yep. Let's see if we can get him to jail.
Right.
They don't want.
Let's see.
They don't want to take her
to
jail.
Right. They don't want to take her.
No,
they'll take him.
Sure will.
And he knows that 911 for a black man never thinks 911 is their friend.
Right.
And for sure, in the domestic violence, which that's what this is. I think they got a term, they call it IPV, something. I'm gonna see. I got to get the acronym for it. And that's what this is. And for sure, he does not believe if I go to security, they're going to believe me. Yep. He does not. And that's what stats show. The stats show for black men, if they don't call 911 because they'll be ridiculed, they'll be a punk, and they won't be believed. That's what, when they did a survey of black men, that's what black men said. Because the opposite, you seen what Ray Rice did.
My dog.
Listen, that girl spit on him. One hitter quitter.
Well, she went right on the sleep.
but they'll say now the crazy part is Ray Rice is defending himself. He can't even play football again.
He's still been trying to just get one more motherfucking yard. This nigga just want to get.
Let me get a preseason game. Let me get a preseason carry. Let me get a preseason. Let me get just a ceremonial carry. Just let me hold the ball on the field. Let me run the flag or something out to the field, and let me do something. Let me get something out the way.
God, though.
Shakira gonna run. I guarantee you, she gonna run though.
Oh no, she already has.
Yeah, she's
run since this. Nike put up a commercial 2 days ago for her shoe. 2 days ago.
So now,
Jonathan Majors was cut out of all Marvel.
Hey, we gotta get that video of him running.
Right. It looked like a Benny Hill skit. This man,
he ran like he was training for Creed. That's how he was running. He was like, "This still a movie? This still a movie? This still a movie?"
He waited on somebody to yell cut. Yeah. And they wouldn't yell cut. He kept saying, "Come on, y'all ain't got enough footage."
Keep running. Cut. Somebody say
that nigga ran so much they changed his name from Jonathan Majors to Jonathan Minors.
Facts. And Mika made a good point, surprisingly. Mika made a good point where she said, "No, that's my girl. Mika's my girl. I'm just messing with her. I'm just messing with her." But she made a good point when she said they take away your sponsorship. when you're in a domestic violence situation, they take away your sponsorship. But they, instead of taking away the sponsorship, they kept it with Shakira, like, because they don't look at what she did to a black man. Like I always say, man, a black man has been beaten into powder, and you can do anything to him. Shakira can run, keep her Nike endorsement, and do anything to him. Kyrie Irving made a tweet, couldn't even play basketball. All he did was make a tweet. Didn't even say nothing, just posted a link. Couldn't even play basketball no more.
Before I continue playing it, you got a question on the floor for you. What would you like to say that to the young lady?
No, unfortunately, this is not demonic possession. She was just raised by a single black mother who taught her this. This is a single black mother.
No excuse for blaming Beelzebub.
You're not blaming Beelzebub for this. You're not blaming no demon. This is just the way that this is what she's doing is indicative of how black women are raised in black communities. That you can hit, beat, yell, scream at a black man, and he can do nothing. Is this any different than what we would see in a black neighborhood?
No.
It's not.
I grew up seeing it, and I'm an old ass man. I've seen women punk men. And like you said, at least back then, niggas would rise up a little quicker. But because society has made it to where,
like the Me Too movements and all that.
Yeah.
Yeah, like the Me Too movements and stuff like that came. You know, sidebar, like even like I went and saw this movie, Naked Gun comedy, right? And as I'm watching Naked Gun, and no, I won't even use that one. Eddie Murphy made a joke where they asked him about the film Dreamgirls. And all he did was make a slight joke where he said, yeah, I saw Beyonce and what's the big girl that played in the movie with Jennifer Hudson. He said, I saw Beyonce and Jennifer Hudson was a little crusty. And I seen Beyonce help her with the crustiness. Now, Eddie Murphy's a comedian. All he's telling is a joke. And the earth is mad at Eddie Murphy behind that because our sensitivity is different. Like it's like this world today is way too sensitive. Like you can't say nothing, you can't do nothing, you can't be yourself or anything like that. So when it comes to black men today, especially with the internet and perception, he feels trapped. He's in a box. He probably wanted to knock the shit out of this girl. He got pushed into the wall. He trying to walk away. Now, I think he walked towards them TSA people on purpose. Like somebody get this bitch. Because he starts off over here away from them. He ends up over there because he wants to go somewhere where he can be protected. And it's the black woman that's hunting him down.
You think he might have been trying to at least save her a little bit by getting out of camera range?
What camera range? He walked right over to the white people.
Yeah, but he's farther away over there. Think about it. By the time he got over there, he was in clear view at the beginning over here.
But I don't think he know. I don't think he thinking. You think he thinking about the camera though, Tommy?
I don't know. I'm just trying to say something. I don't know if he was. I'm just saying because here's the thing. I think he might have just been thinking, let me just get away from this woman. And as you said, it might have been help. But I think that's where they were supposed to be entering too. So he's kind of getting pushed over to where they're supposed to be going. He's trying to tell her to stop.
That could be.
Yeah, like so I'm gonna just walk away because I've seen it. Like you, like okay, let me just walk in the house. Have you ever seen a dude where we was already going in the house? She arguing with me at the car. Let me just walk in the house, and she just keeps following you to the door or like wherever you. Because men usually try to diffuse it by there was a place I was going. Like if I was going to the car, let me just walk to the car, and she'll go stand in front of the car door. Like so, you'll turn somewhere else. And it's like the man is just trying to methodically go through, well, if I can't go there, I'll go there. We do the same thing if the house is on fire. We'll try to go to the front door. Go ahead.
I was going to say, because we're taught walk away. That's what I said. But women, little girls, are not taught to walk away. Little girls are, obviously, little girls are taught, keep the pressure on that nigga. Fuck that nigga. Beat that nigga down. And if he touch you, call the police on him.
They like unfounded power. Men like founded power. Let me explain. Right. The man in the neighborhood was the tough guy because he whooped some ass. Nobody just crowned him the tough guy and we never knew he whooped an ass. We saw him whoop somebody's ass. Women get crowned a lot of things and they did nothing to get it. So that woman who's punking him, She did nothing to get that. It wasn't like she fought him and won. She fought him and he didn't fight back. That's what children do, is it not? They fight their adult, and when they realize the adult doesn't fight back, they keep pushing.
Yep, that's absolutely correct, and that's what we seeing. And went right over to them white people. And now let's see what happens after it gets over to the white people's hands. Let's see what happens.
This way, she followed him, and all I heard was the
So they were already through the ship.
Yeah, they're on the side. We don't have any kind of TSA related or like security issue in that regard. It's just she hit him.
You saw it, and when she hit him, was it like an open hand?
I think she hit him with her headphones. I heard the hit.
And someone, did you see that?
I think she hit him on the head. That's what it sounded like. Another altercation, just hit him.
Okay. Did you hear anything that would, like, what they were saying between each other?
Well, he was saying, hey, there's cameras. Okay. So I think that's what he did in the space because there's a camera covering.
Okay. And did you actually saw him hit him with the camera?
I heard the impact. I didn't see it.
In another
observation.
And that's the dude you were talking about that was standing there. He said he heard it.
He heard. He said he heard it.
You hit this nigga so hard, he heard it.
I don't know where the female is.
No idea. Looks like she grabbed it.
I know she's in her feelings right now. I just want to know the severity.
He said, I don't know if she in her feelings right now. This is not the first time that she's did this to him.
Yep.
That's why he said, I don't know if she in her feelings right now. That man sound depressed.
He sound defeated.
Yeah, he sound like, damn, everybody sees this now. It's going to be on the internet. I'm going to be embarrassed. That's what he got to live with.
No, you ever seen the team get the shit beat out of them and then the press conference afterwards?
Yeah.
Like, they can't say, it came down to one score. No, I got the hell beat out of us.
Yeah.
And they be like, I don't know what happened. Like everything went wrong. Like they're just beaten. He's beaten.
Yeah, he's beaten down. I mean, beaten down to a pulp. That's what he's beaten. You can keep going. I just wanted everybody to pay attention to that.
Like we're in the airport, chill out. She has my bag. I want to get my bag, and we're both going to the same place.
Okay, are you seated together?
So we're staying together?
You're seated together.
I'm not sure because we were supposed to be going a long time ago.
Okay.
And so now we're just sitting in the airport.
Are you guys having just a rough patch in your relationship? What's going on, man? Okay, so you tell me that got heated. Did you lay hands on her?
No, it's nothing like that.
She didn't lay hands on you? You sure? No pushing, no hitting.
Now look how he's trying to save her.
Yeah.
He says nothing happened. There was nothing physical.
Nothing. And
this
that's
what
what I
he
mean
said
by
to the police.
Right.
Put a pin in that. He said to the police, nothing happened. Nobody hit anyone. That's what he told them.
Nothing like that.
None of that. Just verbal heat exchange.
Just chill.
Okay, if that's all it is, it's none of our business. Okay. So if you guys make it on the plane, maybe you should go up there and ask for different seats. Just let some time kind of.
He wanted over with.
Yeah, that's all he want. All he want to do is get on that flight, go to the next destination. Ain't nothing happened. She didn't do nothing to me. This is an abused man.
And he, like most of us men, know. I talk about it when we get home, but why are we doing this in front of all these people?
Right.
I don't know any man, not that I know, real man, that wants to get involved with his woman in public because it will never go right for you. Yep. Hell, we can't even argue on these shows without them calling us sassy. They can say what they want to us. If we say something back, we sassy.
Because you know the flip side, if it was a flip side, and let's say he was hitting her, and that woman was saying that he didn't hit me, the earth would be saying, why she do that? She should have told him that she was beating on him. Why?
And the cops would have said, ma'am, it's okay. We're here. Right. They would have encouraged her because they've already seen the tape.
Yeah.
They know.
Yep. They would have said, no, come on, man. It's okay. We'll protect you. We can put a restraining order. We can put him on a different flight. He ain't even got to fly with you. That's what they would have said. If
they'd have gave her so many options, it would have looked like a menu at the fucking that Panda. They would have literally been so many options of what she could have done. They would say, you know, we could beat him with a nightstick in the back, you know, we could tase him until he, you know, we could do all kinds of things. We could act like he sprinkled some crack on him. What you need us to do, lady, but we gonna fuck his life up if you say the word. Every time the cops come to a domestic violence situation, they are literally coming there to do something to the man.
That's right. That's right.
Thank you so much. You're so welcome. I have to get my special bag. Is there anything else that you could let me know? Because now that you have these officers involved, is there anything I need to?
Look how she's walking up on.
Is there someone talking? Conduct me over here.
They had to tell this woman to back away from him. She's in front of the police and is still being aggressive.
Because they don't have an off switch. There ain't no, like, somebody need to on every bitch you gotta have, there's a button that gotta, you only the men gotta know where the button is at, so that we could just, maybe it's like this shit, like pop them up like right there, something where they have an off switch. She ain't got no off switch. Ain't no off switch, Tommy. That's they need an off switch.
Marshall,
because you would think, even we know, men know when the cops come, especially black men know when the cops come. All right. Hey, how you doing, officer?
Put your soft voice on.
You switch everything up because you know that officer can arrest you. Black woman, she's like, hell no. Because you got to look at it. She looks at it like, I'm Shacari. Well, how you say her name? Shakira?
She says it's Shacari. She says it.
Okay.
Everybody else called her Shacari, but she says it's Shacari.
Shacari. So she thinks in her mind, I'm Shacari. I'm a track star. Once they know who I am, I'm gonna get away with this. That's what she believes.
And she believes it's that she's a woman, and she makes reference to this later on a few times of her just being a woman. That they shouldn't believe it. A brother, Marshall, shout out, gave you $9.99. He said the Bible says a man that chooses to deal with an unrighteous woman, the punishment is he has to deal with effeminacy. This brother is definitely exhibiting that. What do you say?
Well, I definitely appreciate the super chat. The Bible don't say that. The Bible says the Bible does say like a wicked woman is given to a wicked man, but it does not say that you have to deal with effeminacy. It does not say that.
When I saw that, I ain't never seen that verse.
I ain't never seen that verse in the Bible. Do appreciate the super chat. But a better Bible verse would be I think it's Isaiah 3:12 when it says, as for my people, children are the oppressors and women rule over them. Oh, my people, they which lead thee cause thee to error. That's a good scripture. The effeminate part is when a man acts like a homosexual, like that Israelite Gorilla Hebrew, but that's a different subject. But that's effeminate. Well, I'm sorry.
Cap on one tonight. Cap on one tonight. You must have had
nothing to drink
before we got.
No, listen, look, wait, hold up.
Cap is on one tonight.
I ain't even had none yet. I ain't even drunk it yet.
I know LaFrog when I hear it.
I ain't even drunk it yet. I haven't even drunk it yet. I'm all up in Poland Spring water right now. This is all Poland Spring. It's Poland Spring water.
God,
that's somebody in the chat said that's the book of Marshall. That's
his book. He just made up something. I guess he figured since he gave you that $9.99, you can be like, yeah, it does say that. I was like, God, thank you for that, but you're wrong.
Right. Yeah, biblically you wrong. Worldly you right. You know, like when you, because unless you man up, like my General Muhammad said, man, General Muhammad said one time, man, you can't hit a woman, but you can battle her with words. She get out of pocket, you call her a bitch. You tell her shut the fuck up. You do all those things because that's the power that you have to show. Because of course, the minute you put your hands on her, it's the end of the world. But words you can say. So she attack you, you attack her with them words. So that's in there. But a lot of our men are raised to not do anything. Can you imagine being raised without your father and then go into a world, this world, especially in 2025, where they tell you everybody's supposed to be equal, but somehow every time I raise my voice, they say I'm acting brolic or I'm acting over aggressive, hyper, You could be hyper aggressive and stuff like that, but she's not. Because this woman, what I want everybody to pay attention to, this woman gets to go and live her life as usual.
Yep.
Kristen dropped them charges. So she gets to, didn't press charge. She gets to live her life as usual. If this was reversed, this man would have to be doing public apologies. He would have to go into domestic abuse classes. He'd be having to take courses. He would have to go in front of a community of black bitches and get lambasted and say, I'm sorry. He would have to do all that shit. That's what he would have to do. You know I ain't lying, Tommy. You know.
Ladies and gentlemen, this show is brought to you by LaFrog. Go out and get this version of Cap is brought to you by LaFrog.
Hey, I'm just telling the truth, man. Don't be mad at me. Y'all know I'm telling the truth.
You want to
tell the truth.
If you want to turn your give a fuck switch off, get you a bottle of LaFrog. And we just started. We ain't even at the end.
All right, I'm relaxed.
Enjoy this version. Said that, and they said that ain't LaFrog, that's Thunderbird. God, dog, whoa. He's not even, he just stepped on the gas. He in an electric vehicle today.
And listen, like somebody put in the chat, no matter what he did, they would still want him canceled. They wouldn't want him to run at all. He can't run. There would be protests at every track meet he was at. That's what they would have.
And that's the thing about it. That's what bothers me the most. Because I know we supposed to watch this, but I just want you said what she would do as far as an apology. Just take a look at this.
Mm-hmm.
Hey y'all, it's Shacari, and more than anything, definitely a lot of self-reflection, a lot of...
Wait, y'all heard Cap say, damn, he saw that face and thought the same thing I thought. I know what you did. I said, Cap couldn't even hold it. Cap said, damn. I was shocked too when I saw it. I said, whoa. And this is a filter. This is supposed to help her look better. Jeez.
She looked crazy. Now earlier, wait, one second time. Earlier, somebody said, is that demon or she crazy? She crazy, but she might be legion. Like, when it says we are legion for we are many, she might be legion too. Because I'm looking at her and them eyes just pop out like you ever see Who Framed Roger Rabbit?
Yeah.
And that white man with them eyeballs, them eyes just pop out to you. Like she looked crazy.
But that's the stupid ass filter that they put on their head.
Right.
It's a filter that I don't know why they think that's cute. But again, all of these women are just fucking weird. That dumbass wig you just got stuck on your head. Like it is something wrong. And everybody talks shit about me for years, but I've been telling them, and you can't say that what I said in 2009 hadn't come to fruition today. I've been saying that these wigs and weaves are making these bitches have high self-esteem that they would normally have without it. Snatch a bitch wig off. She go hide herself before she'll go out in public. They'll wear a bonnet in public before they'll wear their real hair in public.
You know that happened though, Tommy, in the WNBA game.
Yes.
Listen, man. Wait.
It's happened a couple of times. That wasn't the first time. The one time
wasn't the first time
it happened. Then there's another time it happened when the girl lost her wig. Both teams surrounded her so the cameras couldn't see as she struggled to put it back on.
And they wonder why that
first time it's happened. It's happened several times, including in college. But it's never happened to a white woman. The same white women that they claim wear weave just like them. So how come it's never happened to a white woman in any sport to where this bitch lost her hair? I did a video where a woman was at the Olympics. She was doing the long jump. She jumped, hit the ground, and her wig flew off. And it was a white man just walking. And he was watching her jump and he was walking by. And when he saw her head come off, he didn't know what to do. He thought she'd been shot. And she jumped a woman. When she landed, she came up a whole nigga, bald and everything. Like, they didn't know who to get a score to. They didn't know where should they measure where she landed, where her feet hit or where the wig hit. But listen to this so-called apology.
Let me see. Let me see the apology.
Understanding of not only putting myself in a compromised situation, but somebody that I have a deep care and appreciation for as well is something that holding myself accountable. I see myself, I'm taking this time to not only see myself, but get myself a certain level of help that overall is going to reflect who I truly am in my heart and my spirit, and not allowing this moment, but accepting this moment to be more. And so my only thing is I want to be more, not even just for myself, for my family, for my fans, and overly appreciate y'all supporting me and showing up and even holding me accountable to being my best self. So more than anything, I refuse to my family, for my fans, and overly appreciate y'all supporting me and showing up and even holding me accountable to being my best self. So more than anything, I refuse to run away, but not refuse to run, but I refuse to run away, but face everything that comes to me head on, because everything on the other side is greater, but you got to go through in order to get there. So I'm Shacari, y'all. I appreciate y'all. And
that's
one
it.
love, much love. And
that's it. Talk about it. What did you see?
Wait, first, I didn't see no apology to Christian
at all.
She just said, I appreciate y'all rocking with me while I beat this nigga's ass. But no, the first thing should have been, again, y'all want to act like we're equal. If this was a man and he did not apologize, if in that whole soliloquy, if he don't say Shacari, that's how she said it, right? Shacari?
Shacari.
Shacari, I'm sorry, nobody would care about what she said. Meanwhile, this woman got up there and really just promoted herself, said, I'm going to go through this. I ain't going to run away from it. I appreciate y'all rocking with me. That's it. Goodbye. Appreciate my family. Nothing to Christian. Nothing about I disappointed my fans. I disappointed myself. I shouldn't hit nobody. There was no sincere remorse in what she said. There was nothing that when she walks away from that, I don't look at that and I say, yeah, she might change her ways.
Right.
I looked at that and she's gonna be exactly what she always is, and that's a savage. She's a savage. That's a savage beast right there. That's a beast.
And the thing is, she got the right name, Shacari, because she carried herself like a bitch. She carried herself violently. She carried herself like a hoe. She carried herself like a retard. She carried herself like she just don't, the laws don't apply. She carried herself like she can beat a nigga when she won't. She carried herself like she carried, and you can just feel in the blank. Well, you just to listen to her, here's the biggest thing, bro. Every time a man makes an apology for even being called or asserted as anything, he got to sit up there with this face looking all sad. Right. She was up there smiling. Imagine Chris Brown smiling while he was talking about what happened with him and Rihanna.
How about Lil Bow Wow? Remember, people made a little fun. Lil Bow Wow got scratches and all kind of shit over his face. They made fun of Lil Bow Wow, and he's trying to defend himself from a woman beating on him.
And this is some of the craziest parts of this, that she still don't take it serious. It's like you said, when do women take things seriously if they never have to deal with what we have to deal with all the time? Repercussions. We have to deal with it. We get the ugliest, most ratchetest bitch pregnant, and she decided to have that baby. We can try to run, but she can go right to the internet and say, this nigga got me pregnant and he ain't pay no child support, and we gonna ruin his life for the next 18 years. But she can go get an abortion. She can drop her kid off after just deciding, I've had it for 2 years. I realize I don't want it. She can drop it at the hospital and nothing happens. They don't do a thing to her. When you have a group of people who never face repercussions, they start to act like this. They don't see it. And that's why you see this video of her acting the way she was, because she thought, as a female in this situation, they're going to go straight for the man. And that's why I keep saying that black women are right hand to white supremacy, because all that George Floyd shit you hear them talking about, nobody calls the police on black men more than black women. There's literally no one else
at all.
And it's not close.
Right.
And if they believe the white man be shooting us, if they believe the white man racist, why you call him so much? Because they do just like a little nigga in high school when his brother's a senior and you in the 9th grade. You start shit with people because you know you can go to your brother and get your brother to fight your fight. They ain't scared of you. They scared of your brother. Black men ain't scared of black women. We scared of the white man. They gonna call on us if we do something they don't like. Tell me I'm lying.
No, you're not. And you know the flip side of that, when they call a brother, there's a rapper right now. Well, he's dead now. There's a rapper in Atlanta, Tommy. So I forget the rapper's name. I'm gonna see if I can find it. Right now, he's dead because a woman called a brother.
Mm-hmm.
And it's coming out now, and that's what happens. Another story. Last year, there was a woman dealing with this football player. I believe he was a football player. She goes in his phone, find out
Travis Rudolph.
There you go, Travis Rudolph. What does she do? Text her brothers, tell them to shoot the shit up. They come thinking they gonna shoot it up, but he ain't no punk ass nigga. He with the shit too. He got it. He got the strap.
He was waiting on that all week. Oh, they coming.
T Hood, somebody said in the chat, T Hood. So they come to the house, and unfortunately, a brother loses his life over a woman just calling because she's in her feelings. Yep. And so now a relative, somebody in her family is dead because of that. And that's the sad part. T Hood is the rapper. T Hood is a rapper that's dead right now over a woman calling her family to get vengeance because she got in her feelings. And you know the crazy part about it is she crying over that man now. She missed that man now.
Merlin Santana dead, the guy from Steve Harvey show. Same thing happened. And with the Travis Rudolph situation, that bitch was married. So you had a woman that was giving out her married pussy to somebody else and was mad that he was being with somebody else. So this married woman, and when they asked her in court, I'm telling you, man, you need to just go watch the whole court thing. The court thing is sickening. When they asked her at court, they was like, you married. And then they said, why didn't you tell Travis that you were even married? She said, he didn't ask.
What?
If you watch her on the stand, she still doesn't care. They lost someone, and she still was treating it like Shacari is treating this like it's a joke because they're not. And again, she called, all that stuff happened. She was never put in position to go to jail. These women who lie on a man and you find out they lied and said that he raped them, the girl who, raped them, the girl who did that to Brian Banks, she never faced one trial, and he lost 6.5 years of his life. They literally are helping them use the system against the black man. And that's why I call black women the right hand of white supremacy. Because if they cared about black men at all, the numbers of them doing what they do would not exist. They wouldn't straight up go. And every one of y'all know a black woman who's gotten pregnant by a drug dealer. The drug dealer went and cheated on her or decided he didn't want to be with her no more. She still went to court to get child support and told the judge in front of the world he sold drugs. Now, y'all say snitches get stitches, but how come black women who are snitches don't never get stitches? They get to talk all your business out in public and nothing happens.
Nothing ever happens. And you know what's crazy? And when you're talking about that story, this is Proverbs chapter 30, verse 20. It says, such is the way of an adulterous woman. She eateth and wipeth her mouth and saith, I have done no wickedness. That's the black woman. That woman, you said that woman got on the stand and they said, why didn't you tell him you was married? She said he didn't ask. That's her saying, I ain't do nothing wrong.
Yep.
He didn't ask. It's not for me to tell him I'm married. So she don't even care about the husband that she has.
But looking through his phone.
After through his phone. That's why I said women are fucking children. Women are children. Women don't care. They're the most selfish species on the face of the planet. There's nobody more selfish than a woman. When you find a good woman, that's a woman that every day she's battling that selfishness that's on her to be about herself, to not care about nothing but herself, to be humble. Like that's her fighting that because accountability doesn't even exist in a woman's mind, especially a black woman. You start making a black woman accountable, they're gonna fight you, make every excuse in the world, because how can someone die because of you and then you get on that stand and say he didn't ask?
And again, that's why I had the argument, and I'll tell people I overshare, but I was in a relationship with a girl, and that girl did some of the most dirtiest shit to me possible. And after it was exposed, she was able to sleep like a baby right after. And I kept thinking, well, if I knew I did a bitch wrong, I couldn't sleep, especially if I cared for her. I couldn't just lay down and go to sleep. I would be like, baby, I'm sorry. Like, I would know I hurt you, and see you hurt would hurt me. That's usually what happens when men care about women. Seeing them hurt hurts us. Women, seeing us hurt almost gives them an orgasm. Tupac said, bitches get wet, niggas die. In his song, he's sitting up there saying, like, they get a kick out of this shit. They do. And they have. Let's get back to this.
Okay.
Go ahead.
No. You got it. You can play.
Hello, hi. So we're in a relationship.
I will never fuck with you again, is what this woman says in front of the cops. Then look at, I want y'all to understand, that's why I say they're the right hand of white supremacy. Look at the soft voice she gives the white men. Hello, hi. They'll never give us that voice. Serena Williams give them white boys that voice, but when we were dating her, she gave us the nigga voice. The Philly chick, the pit bull in the skirt. Eve. She gave us the Philly chick voice when she was with us.
Yep. She a Chihuahua now.
Took all the tattoos off.
Right.
Took them all off.
Oh, she took the tattoos off?
Yes.
God.
She got them removed. Don't walk around with her ass out and the titties out.
Nope. Now she takes care of herself.
Yes. We'll go jogging in the morning.
You're so up. I have to get my sweatshirt bag. Is there anything else that you could let me know? Because now that you have these officers involved, is there anything I need to?
She said, now that you have the officers involved. Who's the one that has the officers involved?
Wait. This is what I mean when I say, like, a foolish woman is clamor if she knoweth nothing. That's what the Bible says. This woman said, now that you have, as if he went and got the police. They see her beating on him, and she's still blaming him, but never apologized to him. Still blaming him. Jesus Christ.
Oh, your boy came back. This is between you and Marshall. This is between you and Marshall. I'm out of it.
Let me look at the verse. I'm gonna look at the verse real fast. Let me go.
Marshall strikes back.
He gonna get it back. 25 says, a wicked woman. Wait. It says a wicked woman abated the courage of making heavy countenance and wounded heart. A woman that would not comfort her man. It's gonna be comfort her husband in distress, make it weak hands and feeble knees. It doesn't make him effeminate. It just makes him weak. Now maybe he's looking at effeminate because he didn't do anything. But I don't look at Christian as effeminate because he's not doing anything. I look at him understanding that if he puts his hands on her or if he does something to her, he's going to jail. So he's not afraid of her. He's afraid of the consequences of what would happen if he was to do something to her. So I wouldn't call him effeminate because he's not doing nothing. I would just call him afraid. Look at where he's at. Maybe if he was in the house, he might have beat the shit out of her. Who knows? Maybe if he was on the block, he might have hit her back. Who knows? But in this environment, he's not going to hit her back knowing that the cops are going to arrest him regardless if she struck him first. So I wouldn't call him effeminate in that. But that's a good scripture, though. I give him credit for the scripture. Appreciate the super chat, too.
Hold on.
Okay, don't sweat. I saw another shout out to Solomon McFadden with the super chat donation. I appreciate that as well. Appreciate that.
We appreciate like you guys being here and tolerating us, because I think sometimes we might say some things that I think if we go back, we'd be like, well, maybe if they just walked in and heard that, they might think that they might not know where we're coming from right there. Like, them niggas hate those.
Right.
So we just want y'all to give us a chance to hear the totality of it, like how the brother did. Marshall didn't get upset and get offended. He laughed right along with us and said, well, let me come back.
And gave another donation.
Say it.
You know what I mean? And that's like what you might call a man's man, where he can say, okay, they joking with me. They ain't serious about it. They just making fun. So let me give them the scripture and see what they think about the scripture. And he's not wrong about the scripture. I just wouldn't call him effeminate because of the situation. He's not effeminate because he don't want to hit her and he's protecting her. That's just the way that they was raised to do that.
And what verse? And say that again. What is it?
That's in the Apocrypha. I'm gonna put it in the chat. I'm gonna put the actual verse in the chat.
Yeah, put it in there so I can have it because I'm up here quoting it wrong and shit. Okay. I'm doing like I'm sending it to motherfuckers. They like ain't but 12 books in the class Ecclesiastes. I'm like, I don't know. I thought that's what the nigga wrote. I thought
so y'all might see it. So when you look up online, it might be Sirach, Sirach, or Ecclesiasticus. So that's the verse. I just put it in the chat. That's in the Apocrypha. So we have the Old Testament, the Apocrypha, and the New Testament. So that's where that's at for those that are looking for that verse. Let me see if I can find a link for y'all. Hold on. Rock.
Wait a minute. So Puffy got a verse in the Bible?
Say again?
Puffy got a verse in the Bible?
Shut the fuck. I can't stand this nigga.
You said Sirach, nigga. You said this.
No, man. Sirach is his name. S-I, not C-R-O-C. Not that, man.
Hey, you had me. I said, oh shit, that's where he got that from.
I'm gonna put the link in the chat where y'all can get it too if y'all want to.
Yeah, give me the link. I'm gonna need this.
All right, I'm putting the link in the chat right now. So I just put the link in the chat. That link will take you right to the verse. That link, if you click that link, and it'll give you the different variations of it as well.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there you go. Yep.
Oh, see, and that's another thing I like. When you get together with some brothers that aren't stupid, you'll learn something from them. They'll learn something from you. And I think it goes back to the whole iron sharpens iron because it's really true.
Yes, absolutely. And you can learn a lot. Like working with Tommy over the past year and a half now, he's giving me talking points when I talk. You know what I mean? So it's a give and take from both sides where we can learn and grasp something from each other. You know what I mean? And I always like the glory in the fact that people thought me and him wouldn't get along, that we supposed to be full out blast at each other by now. Yeah. We tag team everywhere we go. We was on this other live stream and some effeminate ass nigga came up in there. We tag team, beat the shit out of him on there too.
You had that man feeling horrible before you left, bro. I almost felt bad for him. I was damn.
Hey man, he was just acting. Now that's effeminate. He was acting effeminate. You know, that matched the scripture, the way he was acting all emotional and shit, man. It didn't make no sense. So I just
I still think, even though he might have been, like you said, in execution of what he said, might have not been a thing, but immediately when he sent it, I could use it because I was like, that is a verse that a lot of brothers need to use, especially when your woman can do like how this woman is doing to this man. It lessens what that man is and how he feels about himself. It lessens his effectiveness as a man going forward when you beat your man down like that.
Yeah, because the mental, like, I don't like when we talking about black men, you talking about black men that as children they suffer such mental abuse. That's why they accept it from a woman. They damn near some men, and he could be one of them, don't believe that they're getting real love unless the woman is abusing them. Like if your mama is abusive to you, you look at that as love, to where and they got a term for that. I think they call it trauma bonding, where they think that if she ain't yelling at me, something got to be wrong. And peace is so foreign to them that if they get a woman that's not yelling at them, they think that that's a bad relationship because that's what we believe. So we grow up with this mental that I'm supposed to be abused, I'm supposed to be beat down. And so it takes men that even if a man overcomes that, like a lot of men have overcome that type of abuse. And so when you see men that talk like Tommy, you see men that talk like me, you're seeing men that will not allow a black woman to abuse us. And we'll just tell you the truth. And you know what you'll find? Just like I find a lot of women that have shared me. I find a lot of women that will take that correction.
Yep.
There's a lot of women, there's a lot of black women out there that feel exactly how Tommy feels, that feel exactly how I feel. When I'm looking up information for women, I can go to a woman and she'll give me that information. She'll have it lined up. Do this, do this, do this, do this. I have women come to me and say, hey, when are you and Tommy going to do that show together? Because I like y'all talking together, because women are getting fed up with women. Women are, now it's getting to the point where women are tired of hearing the way women are talking.
You need to throw some of them stats right now that since you don't went there. You need to throw some of them stats about how they fight each other.
Let me find it. Let me find it real fast.
We're watching a woman be violent to a man, but Cap got some stats to show you that maybe it's just women are being way more violent in general.
I'm gonna read this. This is I'm gonna put this link in the chat, and I'm gonna read this article. This article that I'm gonna read. I'm gonna let y'all read this article. Y'all watch it, listen to it as y'all want. So I'll put that link in the chat.
Give me the link. I'll put it up so they can read along with you.
I just put the link in the chat, and then you're gonna scroll down to where it says introduction, and it says the lesbian gay. We're gonna start right there.
That's where we're gonna start. Let's get this off the screen for a little while. We'll come back to it, and we'll put that on the screen. There we go.
There we go. So scroll down to where you see, keep scrolling down with introduction right there where it says the lesbian gay right there. I'm going to start reading from right there.
All right.
Right?
Go ahead.
I'm going to read. It says the lesbian and gay and bisexual population faces more difficult outcomes compared to heterosexual population across life domains, including mental and physical health, subjective well-being, employment, poverty, homelessness, and social exclusion. IPV, which is personal violence, like when you're in a what do they call it?
Interpersonal violence.
The water, I appreciate it. And the LBG population has not been studied as frequently as the heterosexual. Research on the LGB IPV constituted a mere 3% of total research. Even though there are a few studies of same-sex intimate partner, they highlight that the phenomenon occurs at a rate that is comparable or even higher than heterosexuals. This is important because most people are going to think that it's gay men that are like that, but it's actually, when I'm gonna scroll down where it says, however, according to one of the most recent and representative study reports, almost 1/3 of sexual minority males and 1/2 of sexual minority women in the United States affirm they were victims of physical or psychological abuse in romantic relationships. 60% of gay, but 63% of lesbian women reported that they experienced psychological IPV. Identified that 4.1 million people of the LBG community have experienced IPV. When you go down even further, it says lifetime prevalence of IPV in LBG couples appear to be similar or higher than in heterosexual ones. 61% bisexual women, 43% lesbian women, 37% bisexual men, 26% homosexual men. You see how the numbers drop, Tommy? This is just the gay side. 61 and 43% of the women, but only 37 and 26% of the men. That lets you know that even when women are dealing with women, they're still more violent to each other than men are violent to each other. So when we're looking at these stats, I'm trying to see if this one. So now that's the lesbian one. I'm gonna grab the one for women, period. Just give me a sec. So you can stop sharing that. I'm gonna get the stats for the women. I think there might be a photo that I might just share myself.
No problem.
Grab it. Yep.
And while you going to find that, I want to talk about, there's a woman in the comment section, poor lady. She was mad that I guess that people were, oh no, it's not a lady, it's a nigga. Just a whole ass nigga. My bad. That was a lady, it's a whole ass nigga. He good at being corny as far as jokes. He ain't even funny. Now, mind you, he's saying this after I made my Ciroc little joke, dad joke, and the people in the comment section laughed and found it to be what it was, just a little, let me throw this, make a little joke, and we move on. That's what happens. But you also always have somebody that's like that guy. You can especially tell that guy was raised by some ain't shit woman that told him to constantly argue something that he shouldn't have to argue. Because I don't know a man that have to argue to that. Imagine if if women was telling me you were handsome and I went over there and told them how you're not handsome. Tried to point out what you're not, and they say you handsome. I'm like, no, he not. Like, who does that? Well,
I'm with you on that.
So we got a lot of that in our community that helps women like this continue to do what they do, because it's always somebody that say, even though you on the right side of right, I'm going to find a problem with you being on the right side of right.
That's right. I'm gonna share my screen to show this image real fast. You let me know if you can see this image. I just put it there. Now, what y'all are looking at, this is from data sources info.net. Now, I had to blow it up because the original photo was a little smaller. So I want you to look at this. This is male abuse by male, 65.7%. Male abuse by female, 81.9%. Female abuse by male, 60%. Female abuse by female, 59%. Look, so when they say that men are more violent than women, that's just not the case. This is not me talking. This ain't Tommy talking. This is info.net that y'all can go to. And this is just one sample. 81.9% of men are abused by females. 60% of females are abused by males. So y'all have to stop running that narrative that men are more abusive than women. And the crazy part about it is this is just the men that report it. I want to share another photo. Let me see if I can share this other photo. Let me pull this other one up. This is another stat. I'm going to share my screen again. Let me share. Let me stop sharing this. Let me share something else here. This is another stat here. Wait, hold up. Let me go to this one. Here we go. All right, I just put this back up in there as well. See if I can blow that up a little bit.
Did it allow you to put it up?
No, wait. Oh, let me see. I think. There we go. There we go. All right. So now this is black men and domestic violence. I want y'all to look because this is important. It says 40% of black men have experienced DV or sexual violence from an intimate partner in their lifetime. 56% have experienced psychological aggression by an intimate partner, and 97% who reported IPV, DV, sexual assault, or stalk reported that their abuser was a female. And then at the bottom, it says black men are less likely to report violence against them due to shame and lack of support, as well as potentially being harmed or killed by law enforcement.
Ooh.
This is from blackmenshealth.com. That's what black men suffer. Now, you see how it says potentially being harmed or killed by law enforcement? That's why Christian is telling that law enforcement what? She didn't do nothing. We just having a little disagreement. We just trying to get to our destination. All he wants to do is get them cops out his face. He don't want no problem at all with the police because he doesn't know how it's going to go because he's seen how cops act to black men. She, on the other hand, she aggressive. Oh, this is what you're doing. You called him over here when she's the reason the cops is there. And when she goes to the cops, hi, what's going on? I didn't do nothing to him, but I didn't hit him. I didn't do nothing.
Making a big deal out of nothing.
Right. This is nothing. We were just arguing. That's it. That's why black men don't report because she can put that sad ass voice on and put them smile. Don't let her get don't let her get to crying. Without them seeing her, if them men would have came over here, they would not have believed him.
Yeah, if there was no video,
right.
And then here's the problem. What she does from here on kind of tells me what black men need to start paying attention to. You ready for to play the rest?
Yeah.
Come talk to me over here.
Was there someone talking?
Come talk to me over here.
Did you talk to her?
I will never talk to you again.
So
we're in a relationship. I will no longer mess with him or what he had going on. He has some stuff in his bag. I just need to get out of my bag.
Okay.
My iPad, some clothes. I can stick it out.
Smile.
Put it in my suitcase. Brought his bag back.
In the white man's face. Just smile with the white man.
Relationship, this kind of thing going on right now. But yes, I brought his bag back. I took all of my belongings out. I would leave him alone. You don't have to worry about me. I have a flight coming up for myself. Like I said, I'm on the phone right now. I have all of my belongings, but you don't have to worry about me while I'm in the airport with him at all. I just have to get my belongings out.
Do you have your ID on you and boarding pass by chance?
Yeah. Do you need my ID for what? If you don't mind me asking.
She got no
assault?
Like she's so kind
to the white men. I've been trying to tell y'all. They'll get in a white man's face and smile. I had to learn this when I was little. I still remember, and I called my grandmother's house, and she picked up the phone. She didn't know who I was, so she was like, "Hello, good evening," and I said, "Hey, grandma." She said, "Oh, nigga, it's just you."
Oh my God!
Her voice completely changed. It dropped. Oh, nigga, it's just you, is what she said. I remember we had dishes, good dishes. we had to eat out of plastic shit.
Right.
We had to eat out plastic plates. Motherfucking white man that sold insurance. He was an insurance salesman.
He get the good China.
He got the good China. I said, what the fuck? We had never, ever eat. We never sat on the fucking couch. It was always covered. You bought a couch to never let a nigga sit on it?
Remember the plastic used to be on it? Be hot to the sliding all over everywhere and sit, man.
This couch is 30 years old. Nobody know what material it's made out of.
Hey, somebody in the chat said they want to know how religion fixed this, right? Isaiah, I think 13:22 says, I will make a man more precious than fine gold. And so the only thing that you could do is you look at a guy like Tommy, you look at a guy like me, and the way that we stand up for black men, more men have to do that. That's how religion, I don't use the term religion, but because your question has religion in it, that's how you do that. Men have to take the bull by the horns, and that bitch is a bull. You got to grab that bitch's horns and hold her ass, and don't let it go to the left. Don't let it go to the right. And some of them bitches will listen. And the ones that don't, just go back in the back, cut their balls off. And as soon when they can't get defended, because like, sidebar, this ain't really the topic, but all these black women that's losing all their jobs and shit like that at some point, yeah, like the Bible say, I'll make a man more precious. Excuse me. And that day 7 women shall take hold of one man. You're gonna see that, because there's 2 things: Trump canceling your goddamn what's that shit? Welfare?
DEI?
Oh no, the welfare shit. Trump trying to pass something where after 2 years you got to get your ass up off of it. So whereas these black women now having babies like they job, hey, you gonna get a raise? I'm gonna just have another kid. Hey, make sure I get that assistance. And then the DEI is going away, so now you're not getting your jobs anymore. So at some point you're gonna be looking at the black man, and you're gonna be looking at that black man, and he'll be like the Bible says, more precious than fine gold. I just wanted to say that.
And I want to point out to Robert. He said, but Cap and Tommy, the TSA agent, saw everything from the beginning. Yes, right. But like me and Cap was saying, they still was looking for a reason and a chance to be able to get that man caught up. Because if it had been the other way around, he would have been hemmed up immediately. They'd have had this man on the floor. If a man did that exact same thing, they would have hemmed him up immediately. Mm-hmm. They went over talking to her nice. Look, she still get a chance to explain what the fuck happened.
Mm-hmm. And they let her talk.
Yep.
No handcuffs, no nothing.
That's why she thought she was getting away, because she was like, oh, they must have not seen it.
They must not have seen it, so we straight.
Mm-hmm. And then she decides to do this.
Listen, Chris, I assaulted you? Okay. I'm so sorry. I'm just making
it's
sure.
It's not him that reported it. One of the TSA folks reported it.
Look how she again turns around. Oh, I assaulted you? He didn't say it. They said it.
They said it.
But she talking to him like he a punk.
Okay.
One of the TSA folks reported
it. One of the TSA people, because I can definitely have evidence of him assaulting me if possible.
That's why I said black women are the enemy of black men. She told them white men who told her he's not the one who said it. The TSA said it. She said, oh, because I can definitely show you he assaulted me.
God, and that's the crazy.
And he told them she did nothing.
Just think of that. That's damn near like when you commit a crime and you ain't saying nothing, and the other nigga just telling everything to make sure you go to jail. So he the one getting beat. The cops come, ain't nothing happen. They come to her. Oh, I'm about to get this nigga locked up. That is crazy as shit. And this, you want us to believe she's sorry? this bitch ain't sorry. I don't believe she's sorry
at all. But the fact that how quick she threw this black man under the bus with these white dudes.
TSA people, because I can definitely have evidence of him assaulting me if possible.
There's cameras everywhere.
Okay, but like I said, yes, I do.
Where's that evidence coming from?
She seriously, you notice women get away with a lot. If a woman says that you are her child's father, she don't have to prove it. You got to prove that you're not.
Right.
If a woman says you hit her, they're making you leave the house, even if it's your house, with no evidence other than her word.
Right.
If he didn't have this tape, like you said, had they not seen it, and that goes back to what the guy who donated the $9.99. If it goes back to they didn't have this videotape, everything she's saying right now would have got him in trouble.
Nah, real talk. That videotape hit number one. The way he carried himself saved his life, and the videotape saved his life.
Yep. Without evidence, we're screwed.
And how does she think they don't have evidence like that? That's the part. You in a fucking airport.
When the last time you seen black women not be able to lie like that, bro? You've been through a bitch phone. You've seen a bitch sucking a nigga dick. She still tell you that wasn't me. And then when she finally admitted it was her, the only thing she'll say then is, "So what?" And
right. Oh, why are you going through my phone?
Yes.
That's what she was
you went from "I ain't never did it" to "Why you going through my phone?" Bitch, you said you never did it.
Yeah.
And it's scary that this woman turned to lie on this man this quick, this easy.
My name is Shacarri Richardson. I do have my ID. Yeah, but I will definitely leave him alone. There's nothing that I want to do with him anymore. Like I said, it was a relationship thing. I need to get my stuff out of his bag.
Are you guys on the same flight? Or?
We are later on in the day. Because our flight ended up getting delayed. We were supposed to be leaving around this time of day, but the flight got canceled. So the flight doesn't leave until 10 p.m.-ish.
Okay.
So yeah. So if you don't mind, can I step over here so I can check my ID?
That's fine.
Awesome. Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you.
Listen. But you hear me, right?
You see this?
Listen, this motherfucker done turned. The sister that asked if this was demons or crazy, I don't know which one right now.
But look at how they do it for the white man.
Right.
They won't do it every time when she goes to talk back to him, she become a black woman. Right. But talking to these white men, please and thank you.
Awesome. You're gonna let me get my ID? Awesome.
When's the last time you heard a black bitch tell you the word awesome?
Never.
See how that talking like Emmett in the Lego movie. Everything is awesome. Now come on. Oh, black women use this word. She gonna say cock in a minute. You ever notice they get in the... Well, you don't watch that kind of stuff, but I do. In their movies, they say cock. You ain't never heard no black woman say this, ever. She could have went to the University of South Carolina. I've still never heard her say cock. She could have had a gun in her hand and getting ready to shoot, and I still have never heard her say cock.
So this is the position that Christian told me to put me into, okay? Because he's a coward, and I don't want anything to do with him.
She calling him a coward? Wait. She calling Christian a coward. Said this is the position that Christian put me in. Because he's a coward.
Woo!
And y'all want us to believe this bitch is sorry. This bitch is not sorry.
At all. No, she's sorry. She's a sorry bitch.
He told me to put me into, okay? Because he's a coward, and I don't want anything to do with him at this point going forward. My name is Shacarri Richardson. Have no problem with letting you know who I am. Haven't put my hands on him. We had an argument.
Straight up, I haven't put my hands on him. Well, you know they had that saying that said "believe all women," and they put all them men in jail during the B2 movement simply because of what a bitch said. They just put the man from that 70s show in jail. This nigga's doing 30 years because of what two bitches said 20 years ago. That he raped them 20 years ago. Zero evidence, just their word. He in jail.
Bill Cosby.
Yes, their word. He was in jail.
Yeah. Went to jail.
All these men. Just off the word. How you go back to something that happened 30 years ago? How you prove that I raped you 30 years ago? What evidence do you have of this?
30 years ago.
What evidence do you have of this?
None. It's just my word against his, and I'm a woman, so listen to me.
Yep. Believe all women. So I told him, let me fix that for you. Hashtag believe all women lie. Because I believe all women lie. I got daughters, I believe they lie. I've caught them in lies. I believe every woman lies. You got to keep their ass on their toes.
I will be honest about that. An argument, and that's pretty much it. The argument, pretty much, he's a liar. He lied about a couple things that's personally, just in a relationship. I pretty much, officers can understand what a relationship is about, but he lied. He's a liar, and that was something that I kind of just grasped, and emotionally, I'm just like, bet you do your thing, but you're asking me for things that is within my possession, and for my right, I don't have to give it to you because it's in my possession. But when it comes to the point that I saw that
that bitch said she don't have to give him the things that are his because she has it in her possession. Imagine a man saying this. I don't have to give her her phone because I got it. I don't have to give her keys because I possess them.
Right.
I don't have to give her purse because I have it.
Because I have it.
She said I don't have to give him shit. She said a bunch of nothing. This stuff happens in a relationship and she said absolutely nothing, and yet she cannot stop running her fucking mouth. She's not. She says that he's a liar while she's lying.
And they know she lying.
Yep.
That's what people need to listen. You know what? Women like this fuck it up for women that actually do go through domestic violence. Because as a cop, as a people, because this is public for us to see, how do we then, when another woman comes and let's say she legitimately is getting abused, how are we supposed to know that's true with all the stories that we know of black men getting lied upon? You mentioned Chris Brown. That was a lie. Now, it's not a lie that he hit her, but it's a lie that she wasn't beating the shit out of him first. And his one hit, because he's a man, of course, the one hit he gave to her is what makes it look bad. So, but nobody, you know what? I'll give you another one. That white couple that was both cheating on their husband and wife that at that concert. Remember at the concert, so at the concert, they put the spotlight on them. They hide from the camera. Everybody focused on him cheating on his wife. Nobody said nothing about her cheating on that husband.
I had to keep on. You remember, he had to resign the next day. She kept her job and
kept her job
for like a fucking month before she finally stepped down.
Mm-hmm.
So we and listen, we understand that there's inherent differences between men and women, right? But we get tired of hearing women talk about we're equal when it's beneficial to them.
Right.
It's beneficial to them when they say they're equal about job, or them whores talking about the WNBA. It's beneficial when they're talking about whatever it is that they want it to be. And then they still want to turn around and be, you want you to be chivalrous. They want you to open a door, pay a bill, and do all kinds of things. I'm like, well, if we equal, why you ain't pay for the dinner? If we equal, why you ain't open the door? If we equal, when I heard that noise downstairs, you should have took your ass down there to see what it was. I'm gonna lay in the bed and cover myself up. I'm gonna say we equal. But men, we don't mind. We understand. Hey, look, I play a role and I don't mind playing that role. But it starts to become a problem when you won't play yours. And this man had to watch this woman, and I gotta now cower for this woman, but still be afraid when the police come. No, that shouldn't happen.
I wonder what's going through his mind as he's watching her do all of this shit.
Oh, you gonna see it. Watch. You gonna see it. Watch.
Chose to make it more about the police and things of that nature that shows that he made a choice. So I just want to be more professional and just come professionally and let you guys know, like, hey, relationship thing, have no problem, and walking up to you guys. So I'm not hiding.
I tell y'all, black women say words. They speak a lot of platitudes. They mean nothing. I'm gonna be a professional. What the fuck is she talking about? She's being professional right now. What does that even mean? What is professional?
There's nothing professional about what she's doing.
Yeah, but what would it even apply in the midst of an abuse situation? Professional? Right. That word doesn't apply here. There's no profession being done.
Shit is insane. Y'all never seen nothing this crazy, yo. This is crazy. To watch the video first and then listen to what she's saying after everything lets you know how easy it is for this woman to lie and for women to just lie.
They're used to doing it though.
Yeah.
You are used to it. If it's like if you saw your homeboy and you thought he been straight your whole life, and they had a candid video of this nigga around 12 other dudes, or like when they do them videos of them dudes in jail that you thought was hard criminals, and the video come out showing this nigga just holding another nigga's hand, you like, wow, he did that real easy.
Right.
This is what a lot of men need to see. They need to see that women lie very easily.
They lie. You be looking at them tears, man. I don't care about them tears.
Nope.
I care about the truth. She's a professional abuser.
Yes.
You can get it, Tommy. Yep.
Right. Was there any type of physical assault?
No, I didn't touch him. He didn't touch me. I will be honest.
Hit him with anything?
No, I haven't hit him with anything.
Like
not at all. He had headphones that were mine, and I just grabbed them headphones, but not.
Yeah, you see, like they're asking her them questions. It's almost like watching the first 48 when they ask them questions, they know the answer, but they'll ask, "So you did not put your foot in that bath water?" No. Like if somebody's asked you something very specific, it's because they got the answer.
Right. And she like, nah, he didn't put his hands on me. I didn't put my hands on him. The only thing they told was what he didn't do.
Yeah, but what they said was, it was the part they said, you didn't hit him with nothing. Now, when they said that, she should have known. Okay, they must know.
They must know something.
Because why would they ask me if I hit him with an article?
Right, that question specifically. Yep.
Yeah, she's no, that didn't happen. Listen.
No, I haven't hit him with anything. Not at all. He had headphones that were mine, and I just grabbed them headphones, but not physically. If he would like to ask me, you can ask him, but I don't.
I grabbed the headphones, but not physically.
How could you grab headphones and not be physical? Like that, even that shit don't make no sense, man. Like nothing about that makes sense right there. I grabbed him, but not physically.
I grabbed him.
I need a breakdown on that one.
She grabbed him mentally. She used the force.
She did some shit like that.
She said she
just pulled him off her head. Magneto. That bitch is Magneto. She just pulled the shits off.
Just imagine. And these are the most educated. They swear up and down they're the most educated, but putting regular sentences together, they have a hard time with it.
I don't want anything.
I just want to get your side.
Okay, so absolutely. You can ask him whatever you need to ask him. But yeah, you're a coward.
Again.
Shacari?
Damn.
See?
How is he a coward? He didn't call him over there. They told her he didn't call him.
She didn't.
You're a coward?
Oh, but I want you to watch the two people that come out of her. She's explaining that she didn't touch him and then turn to him and say, you're a coward. Then watch how she turns right back and put the white voice on for the white man and the big smile.
Okay, so bring it back a little bit so I can bring it back so I can hear the coward part. And then
that's why I rewound it.
Okay. All right.
Then listen you're going to hear both people and she's going to switch back and forth between them. Listen.
Absolutely. You can ask him whatever you need to ask him. But yeah, you're a coward.
Is it Shacari?
Shacari.
Shacari.
Thank you so much.
You see that? She gave him the resting bitch face. Yeah, you're a coward. Yeah, Shacari.
You're a coward. Hey, it's Shacari. Hey.
Switch. We get the worst version of them. They think that's all we deserve. This white man has done nothing for her. She ain't never slept with this white man. She don't know this motherfucker at all. He could hate black folks. They'll still smile in one of their faces.
That's bipolarism. Like that. Man, that's crazy. That's demonic. That's crazy. That's split personality. That bitch is Sybil.
Yep.
If you would like to ask me, you can ask him, but I don't want anything.
I just want to get your side.
Okay, absolutely. You can ask him whatever you need to ask him. But yeah, you're a coward.
Is it Shacari?
Shacari.
Shacari.
Thank you so much, Richardson.
Hey, Shacari. What's your phone number for you?
And like I said, I don't have a problem cooperating because, like I said, it was from a relationship stuff. So that's why I came up.
Do you have your boarding pass by chance? Just so I can just take a photo of that. Just
absolutely, yes. And you can contact me whenever you need to. I'm so sorry.
No, you're good.
Not my boarding pass. That is Publix. Right here.
Perfect.
This is my boarding pass.
So this is the one that got delayed?
So this is, I want to say my original one, and this one.
That's your new one?
No, this is my original one, and this is the one that got delayed. And then the new one, I think is in my personal one. But you can take a picture, and I'll look for you for the new one if you don't mind me.
Yeah, I appreciate it. Yeah.
Okay. Right now, I don't think I have it, but they moved my flight to 10 p.m. if you don't mind. I don't think I just physically have it. But you can take a picture. I don't mind at all.
So last, are you heading back to Florida?
Yes. No. I'm heading to Eugene, Oregon.
Oh, okay. I could probably find it this way.
Yeah, you can find it that
way. It's just to kind of document what's going on.
Please. Please document everything. I have no problem with you documenting anything.
Just watch this.
And I'm going to do my part so you can do your best, document everything. I would never.
God,
I would never fuck with you. You're a coward. She says it to him again. He's trying to ask her. That's why I said, you wonder what he's thinking? He told her, look, watch him. He's saying, please calm down. He's trying to calm her down. So she's still menacing him. So while she's over there, she looks at him and starts talking shit to him. Watch.
You can do your best, document everything. I would never.
You're a fucking coward. I would never fuck with you.
And what's the trip is that she's doing this in front of them as if they're stupid. As if they're stupid.
Like they can't see her doing this to him.
They can't see her acting one way to them and then showing him that, like, she don't even realize she's showing the cops her true colors every time she talks to him. Every time she talks to him, they know when she talks to us, she's lying.
You know what she's acting like, though? What they consider the typical abusive husband. You know, when the cop come, he'll sit there and be like, nothing's going on when he talking to the cops and tell her, bitch, you better not say nothing, like right in front of them.
Right. That shit this is diabolical to see her perform this way to them in front of them. And she ain't like talk to the side and say, I ain't never gonna fuck with you again and nothing like that. She doing it right in front of them on the camera.
Scary. And she still at this point thinks that she's done nothing wrong and they know nothing. That's why she's acting like this.
I would never say it. If I ever talk to him again, please promise me. If I ever talk to him again, you punch me in my face. I would never, ever talk to him again. I would never do what you again.
Rosa, no matter what happens, he always gets it in the end.
Hi, how are you doing, sir?
Well, I'm doing all right.
I'm good.
Okay.
But I had to put down. I'm so sorry. You're grabbing me right now.
Yep, you're under arrest.
I'm under arrest right now? What am I under arrest for? Christian, are you serious right now?
Look at the threat. Look. She
right back at him.
That nigga. Christian, are you serious right now? Nowhere does she think I fucked up. I shouldn't have hit him. This ain't Christian's fault. This is your fault. No accountability. Black woman, no fucking accountability. None whatsoever. Christian, watch what she say after that. Play it. What?
Okay.
Okay, look, that's
I didn't assault him though.
That's how a nigga talk to you. Okay.
Yeah, okay. I got you, nigga. This is how it's going down. That's how she talk. All right, I got you. Watch this.
Like she on the phone talking to Sosa. Okay. You want to go to war? You want to go to fucking war? You want to go to fucking war?
That's exactly how she talking, man. Okay. This what we on? This what we doing? Okay, I got you. This what we on. I got your ass now. Watch. I got you. That's what she said.
Oh, like Denzel Washington? Okay. I'm gonna have all you motherfuckers doing time in Pelican Bay.
You motherfuckers. That's exactly how you did it. Just like that. This is crazy.
Video cameras. I literally we were having an argument. I'm not resisting, so you don't have to do it harder. Christian, are you serious right now?
So maybe Washington State, he doesn't get a say.
But I understand. We were arguing.
Now, look, wait.
But
now.
I understand
You see how
entirely.
the cop is saying in Washington State, he doesn't get a say.
Yep.
That's telling her this has nothing to do with Kristen.
But
she still want to blame Kristen. So for those that don't know, in domestic violence, somebody's going to jail.
They got a video of it.
They got a video of it.
She can't get away from it. They have a video, and other people that were the agents, like the agents are saying you did this, ma'am.
Right.
You can't get out of this.
Yeah, so he can't say don't arrest her. He's not a cop. This nigga, I could see like if he was a cop and they was giving like a courtesy, he ain't no cop. This is Kristen. He's a track runner like you. You beat on him. The cops say in the state of Washington, we see this, somebody got to go to jail.
They got to go. We got to go. And still what I don't like is because they dropped the whole thing. If it was another way around, even if the woman didn't want to prosecute, they would still, because they have enough evidence, they got the video, they would prosecute him. They don't even need the woman to
They don't need the evidence. Right. The video evidence is enough.
Yep. And they would do it because the same thing happened to Bobby Brown. Bobby Brown, Whitney was right there saying that she didn't want to prosecute him. What did they do? Still prosecuted him. They didn't care.
We were arguing. Okay, I'm not doing this, but I'm telling you that we was arguing. I didn't assault him. I didn't do anything wrong. But the fact that you guys are doing this to me and he's the man in this situation, I'm gonna.
Look at that. Look what she said. The fact that y'all are doing this to me and he's the man in this situation. Every black man needs to watch this. This is scary that she would openly say, "Oh, y'all doing this to me, but he the man."
Like, this is a warning. Black men, you got to be mindful. Like, you know, some black men, they like that mouth. I want a woman with attitude. You gotta be careful. That bitch will throw you in jail. That woman with that attitude will throw you in jail if you're not careful. That woman with that attitude will beat you. The cops gonna come. She say, I ain't beat you. She gonna plead with the cops. She gonna boo-hoo. She gonna do all that to make sure you go to jail. She ain't even trying to make it to where they don't go to jail. Then gonna blame him. She deserved, listen, she deserved to get locked up. Because as she's sitting there being nice to the cops, she's telling him, I don't want to be around you, cussing, like basically attacking him, playing nice. So she's not even showing the cops a fronting. She ain't even putting up a good enough front. She could have put up a front. Hey, Christian, don't worry, we're gonna work this out. Like, she ain't even think to put up a front. She still act like a monster to him.
Yep. Black women, the woman victim, that ability is not in them. I still remember I saw a show and they were talking about two women who apparently their husbands had beaten them.
Right.
They were talking to the white woman. The white woman was crying and shit like that. Everybody felt sorry. That's why we was like, that man must have whooped this white bitch ass. They went over to the black woman. They asked the black woman and said, with the abuse, was it lifetime and did he whatever? And she came back and said, well, I gave as good as I got. I said, God, why would you tell these people that are on domestic violence that want you to be used as I gave as good as I got? She wanted them to know she tough. That's what this woman's doing. What she wants. A lot of black women's thing is they like letting you know they're tough.
Right.
They got a lot of mouth.
That's all they got. And now, when she get them handcuffs, now she want to be innocent.
I didn't do anything.
I didn't do nothing. Why didn't I do it? Why am I doing this? They keep playing it.
I am. I'm not going to argue with you at all. But she had me on camera, but at the same time, what he has on camera, I have my phone, show something different. So if I need to show that, I will.
What y'all have on camera shows that I did something, but I got in my phone some stuff that showed differently. So what she's doing isn't even talking about what happened today. So she's trying to say, I got some stuff in my phone that'll show y'all he's been abusive to me in the past.
Yeah. And I think she lying. I can't even believe. Yeah, and I can't even believe her because she's done nothing but lie on this since she's opened her mouth. She's done nothing but lie.
And because remember, hindsight is 20/20. Everybody should be watching this, knowing we've watched that damn video of her apologizing.
Yeah.
Knowing we saw the video of her beating him up, and then we heard her in the aftermath apologize, claim he's a good man and I love him and all of this shit. What was she doing when she was in the situation? When the situation was happening and she could have tried to save him, save her, save them both. She chose her.
Okay, but I have my phone that shows something different. But Christian, thank you, Christian.
Don't talk to him.
Okay, I won't. Thank you so much, officer. They are arresting me right now, Christian.
They just told this girl to not talk. She literally sounds like an abusive man. They told her to stop addressing him. She says, thank you, officer, and then goes right back to addressing him. They told her to stop because, with a man, they don't let you talk. When they put you in handcuffs, you can't talk to the victim.
You can't. Yeah, because he's the victim. Got to protect the victim. Got to protect her as the victim. So now he's the victim. You can't talk to him no more.
Okay, but I have my phone that shows something different. But Christian, thank you, Christian.
Don't talk to him right now.
Okay, I won't. Thank you so much, officer. They are arresting me right now, Christian. Sissy, they're arresting me right now. Am I gonna go actually to jail right now? You're actually gonna go to jail. Wait, but right now, yes, it's a physical. I didn't. Can he tell you that I didn't do nothing to him? We have it on Christian, are you serious right now?
She wants him to tell them she did nothing after she just told them he was abusive.
And what's
Save
crazy,
me when I was trying to get you in trouble. Make that make sense?
Yeah. Real talk. And the crazy part is, he did tell them that she didn't do nothing. That's the crazy part.
Yep.
And that tells you what she thinks of him, because she thinks that he would tell the police that they beat him, but she beat him, but he told the police, "No, we didn't do nothing. She didn't touch me."
Mm-hmm. She knows he should. Because you know, sometimes when you do your woman dirty enough, you don't even want to talk to her to talk to her family and friends, because you think she over there doing what? Telling them who you really are, not the front that y'all been putting up.
Right.
She thinks that's why she kept looking over at him while they were asking her stuff, because she's worried he's telling the truth. Mm-hmm. That's why women don't like men to have discussions with psychologists. Yeah. They don't like them to have discussions with their family, because they know you can show the world who they really are. The majority of us men protect the image of black women. We don't put them down.
Yeah. That's where when they talk about that mental abuse that black men go through is what you just said. We protect black women so much that we will endure their abuse just to protect them. That's what Christian is doing. Christian loves her so much that he's gonna lie to the cops, say she didn't do this. He don't want her to go to jail. He don't want nothing to happen to her, even though he's being abused.
And he know if he tell it, like you said with your stats, what's going to happen if he actually does tell it? How is he going to be perceived by the black community?
Yeah, the black community going to say, man, that nigga ain't shit, man. Nigga, you was supposed to take that. That's your girl. You supposed to go to jail for your girl. You supposed to ride out. You supposed to do this. You supposed to do that. You ain't supposed to do this. You get ridiculed. So a black man is in a no-win situation. He can't defend himself and he can't say nothing. So what is the middle ground for a black man that goes through mental abuse from the woman that says because now Shacari, what's he say? I love him. So now, you love me or Kristen, is that real? Okay, Kristen, which one is it?
Am I a coward or am I a good Christian man now? Which one am I? Because when the police was there, I was a coward.
Right.
Now that you're trying to keep your Nike contract,
it's crazy.
You sorry, but like you said, not even sorry to me. You sorry to the fans.
Right.
And I'm going to blow your mind with this one before we go. Here's how difficult it is for a black man to stand up for himself. I'm a man. When I was in Harlem, I called 911 on men. To this day, a 49-year-old man, I'm being called a coward and a punk for calling 911 when being outnumbered in a state that ain't my house after being assaulted. What do you think I'd be called then if I called the police on a woman?
Oh, Tommy, you never let that shit down, Tommy. Tommy, boy, they be running that video every day. Every time you get on YouTube, Rumble, no matter, you wouldn't be able to go nowhere. They be playing that shit out of style. But so yet you was one man. You was one man being attacked by a bunch of men. You decide, and the crazy part is the opposite of that. Let's say if you was to fight, harm them, harm you, y'all in jail. You know what they would say? Hey man, why y'all ain't call the authorities? Y'all at an event. Because you was at an event.
Why y'all handle that like that? This was supposed to be a peaceful place.
Right. That is insane to me.
So he couldn't win, and he knew it. He knew standing there, like you said, he just wanted to get on the plane. He wanted this to stop right now. Let's just end it because there's no good going to come out of this for me. He still looked at as a punk in this situation. I saw somebody post, they said, look at this nigga flopping around. He was trying to get her in trouble. I'm like, what? That's what you got out of this?
That shit is crazy, man. Man. No, you can play it, Tommy.
Christian, I'm about to go to jail because of you right now.
Because of you.
You know what? Okay. Okay. I will never fuck with you again.
I'll never
fuck with you again.
She doesn't even talk like a woman to him. Look at how she doesn't talk to the police who she does not know like that. But in front of the police, because she's still there, I don't know what's wrong with her. She thinks saying it lower like the police won't hear it, just he will. Like she's openly threatening him.
Right. I'll never fuck with you again. It's crazy work.
Go ahead.
No, I'm just saying that's diabolical. That's crazy.
It is. Just to hear this person just say, I'll never fuck with you again. Like he's done nothing. He's done nothing. He accepted your abuse and wouldn't tell that you abused him. Imagine me cussing a woman out that I just whooped her ass and she was telling the police he didn't do it.
Somebody said she don't understand consequences. She don't understand consequences. She don't even know the gravity of what she's in right now.
Mm-hmm. It's just like completely uncommon. We are in a relationship. We had an argument. Are you serious right now? So I'm under arrest for assault right now. Okay, let's just go. I'm not resisting or anything.
We know you're not.
I feel like I'm not resisting. So that's on record, correct?
Yes, it's on audio, video. Everything's being audio, video, camera. Yep.
Absolutely. Can I at least get the handcuffs off? Like, I'm not violent or anything.
It's policy when you guys go to jail.
It's policy. So are y'all gonna arrest him? I plan on pressing charges on him then. Okay.
So are y'all gonna arrest him? I plan on pressing charges against him.
That's what I said. So y'all gonna arrest him because I'm gonna press charges on that nigga. He's not pressing charges on her. Did this bitch know that? He's not pressing charges on her.
They done told her several times.
They done told her this is the policy. We saw it on camera. You assaulted him. You got to go to jail, bitch. Okay, I want to press charges on him.
A bitch like this will tell the cops you got coke in the car. She will. Y'all be something going on. She'll tell the cops. You know he sell dope.
Just check the car right now. Dirty. Y'all need to inspect the car. Don't let him drive off.
That's why one of the scariest situations we are with women is when we're in intimate relationships with them, because what we do is usually expose ourselves by telling them things that they end up using against us later on. Tell me if I'm lying.
No, you're not. No, you're not lying at all.
Almost every man ends up going through that. She's using against you what she knows about you.
That's right.
And it's scary as shit.
That's why you got to be careful. What happens every time that woman gets scorned? She leak out all your shit.
Yep.
All of it.
That's why he can't fuck. He got a little dick. That's why you crying about your mama. That's why your daddy ain't got no kneecaps. Like, don't matter. You done told this bitch something. She is gonna expose it all. That's why you wear a toupee, nigga. Let them see you without that toupee. Oh,
they all run to that little rod. That's why he got a little rod. That little thing.
And they all run to that little rod. Shouts out the puppy. Shouts out to P. Diddy. Lil Rod in the building. Lil Rod in the building. That damn Lil Rod said they won't let me live. They won't let me live. Ain't got nothing to do with this video. I want to shout out to my man's sons. Sons wanted me to take a shot. So I'm going to take a shot for my man's sons. He said, did one of the TSA guys say that Christian was trying to maneuver her away from the security cameras while she was hitting him? He was trying to protect her from herself. Oh, man. So apparently one of the TSA guys, when they thought the same thing, that he was trying to maneuver her away from the camera.
He was probably, I wouldn't be surprised if he said camera to her and she ain't give a fuck.
Oh.
Because if he's trying to get her to stop, because he's trying to get her to stop, and he could have easily have said, hey, they got cameras here. You don't want to do this here. And that bitch said, fuck them cameras. No. Yeah.
Because I've had them tell me, fuck your job. Like, baby, we at my job. Let's go outside. Fuck this job. Oh,
yeah. Man, I remember I was with this woman, man. This bitch broke my laptop. She got my job laptop. She mad. She picks it up and like, I'm frustrated. Some bullshit. I said, you gonna break my phone? I don't give a fuck about your laptop. That's what women don't give a fuck about shit. When they angry, they just angry. The consequences, I could be sorry. Whatever I did when I'm angry, I'm angry.
Why? Because they know they can get out of it later, though. Women always come back when I'm sorry. You fuck my brother. You still come back talking about I'm sorry when you want to come back. And it's my job to forgive you. We talked about it on the show, and I don't know if you want to go into it, but I said men are way more forgiving than women. I said it's just we're not public with our forgiveness. There's a lot of niggas in relationship right now who've been cheated on, and they went back to that bitch. We just don't hear about it.
Yeah, we don't. They don't. First of all, that's a strength of a man I'll never know. I just want to let you know.
Why you gotta put all the weight on me? Why?
Oh no.
That's why we don't do the show except once every motherfucking 3 months because of this shit. Because of this. Y'all see this? I shouldn't have to endure this. You told me you was gonna keep our conversation private.
Well, I didn't say no name. I didn't say your name. I just addressing what you said.
All you said was well, I know half of the people ain't me.
That's some strength, man. Y'all brothers is strong. Y'all brothers is strong. Y'all brothers is strong as hell.
Hurry this shit up. Hurry this show up. I'm leaving.
Tommy way too strong for that, man. But that's some strength, though. That's some strength for your ass, boy. Goddamn. But it's a lot of men, and that's women that put that guilt on them. Women go out there and they feelings they cheat on their man and they come with some sorry excuse, and you think you got to be the bigger man and accept the back and all that shit like that. Listen, if we start talking about mental abuse, it's not even close. Who's more abused, a man or the woman? It's not even close. It don't even match up. It don't line up. There's no math equation that could make a man be less abused than a woman. He's more abused than a woman. The woman in her emotions, she just, because she cries, because she lashes out, she gets more pity. But she said she is not more abused than a man.
You see how you got your people laughing at me. You see that? You got your people laughing at me. You see this shit? You got all your people, but you see this shit? These people don't care about my mental health. Look at them.
Y'all supposed to care about Tommy's mental health, man. Y'all got this shit. Me and Tommy got to talk after the show.
He's a bullshit. I just become y'all whipping boy out of nowhere. Anyway, dog, son of a bitch. Anyway, I know where I won't be in the future.
And Tommy, hey, I might be in Atlanta and maybe in.
Well, you won't be here.
Be the first time since I've been to Atlanta knowing Tommy that I won't see Tommy.
Hell no.
Well, you know what? I'm sorry, Tommy. I'm sorry.
You was supposed to pretend that it wasn't just me. Or that I wasn't involved in it. Anyway.
I didn't say your name. There you go. I
just said half of the niggas on the panel and one of them's not me.
No, I said they got some strength I ain't got. That's all I said. They got some strength I ain't got.
Damn it, man. Let's get back to this bitch there. Let's just get off me.
There we go. There we go.
Okay, I'm not pressing charges on him. Because this right here, I feel like it's completely unacceptable. We had an argument as in a relationship. And y'all didn't see me put hands on me, but y'all saw me put hands on him. So, okay.
Excuse me.
So, am I going to jail?
You are going to jail.
Who's going to bail me out?
You can make a phone call when you get there.
Are you serious right now?
You're going to have to go see a judge first before that.
Can I please make a call to my family right now? Nope. Are you serious? Can I make a he propose?
Let me ask you something, Cap. I don't know if you've ever been arrested. I have. Have you ever asked the cop who's going to bail you out?
Nah, I've been arrested. I think twice. I've never said who's going to bail me out. I never said that.
How would they know?
Yeah, how they going to know who's going to bail you out? I know that cop was like, damn, that's a weird question.
They probably looked through their manual and everything. Are we supposed to know this? It's It's a wild question. Who's gonna bail me out? Well, bitch, I don't know.
This for me? Are you serious?
And she really wonders if they're serious. I think
she talk like she run fast.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, okay.
Here's the
you can
thing,
skip up some. I don't know if you want to run through the whole walkthrough because I know you said like a long video. So
but I do want to get to the part where she mentions
right,
again.
right,
and here she does mention again, and then we'll quit it because we got a couple other things to get. But she does mention again that he's a man, and that's what bothers me. That she keeps putting in.
Keep saying that.
He's the man. Why would you? Because she said, why would you listen to the man's side of the story? She actually asked this of these white men.
Damn.
Again, these are the people who claim they marched for us when we did. And if you've ever followed me from a long time ago, I used to say, the only reason they march for us when we're dead is because they know they're going to get the glory, not us. We're dead. Right. It's just like a bitch who used to fuck you and you die. She'll wear the shit out of your shirt. She'll put your name on the top of her Instagram talking about we gonna miss him, but she was fucking around on you when you was alive. She didn't treat you like that at all. Black women, if they really love black men, do you know what I don't know if you've ever heard this thing called the Innocence Project.
No, I never heard of that. What's
Innocence Project? It's these white women and Jews who go around taking black men's cases. Typically, it's mostly black men, but it's some black women too. But
I have.
Yeah, they go and find DNA to set them free and all kind of shit. You know who doesn't run that? Black women. You know who don't lead that? Black women. Why in the fuck did Kanye West's ex-wife, Kim Kardashian, go get a law degree, then dump her money into the Innocence Project? And she's gotten out 3 black men so far. You can't name a black bitch, not one. You can't name one black woman who's a celebrity, who's a star, who did the exact same thing. Why not? If they love us so much, why wouldn't they try to get the black men who are currently in jail out? Because they don't want to see us out. I'm going to tell you now, nobody hates black men more than black women. The white man is in competition with the black woman in hatred of the black man. And I've been able to, I found in my 49 years of living, I've had actually more white men who stopped for a second and said, as men, we agree, than I've had black women stop tell me, as a black person, we're going to come together right this on here. And I hate to see that. You watch how many black men in my family that's been in jail, and it's black men that's been to college. I've watched them treat the black man that was in jail better than they treated the black man that was in college. It didn't make any sense to me. They would hold a party for this nigga to get out of jail, but they never held a party for this nigga to get out of college.
And that's insane to me. Like that's why we call a black woman the white man's pit bull. That's what we
got to look at that.
Yeah.
I said the right hand of white supremacy.
Yeah,
y'all call her the
right hand.
bull.
Yeah, we call her she is the pit bull because a pit bull is something that, when you got a pit bull as a pet, that pit bull will snap on you at any moment. There was a black woman that had a pit bull, bit her arm off, she died or some shit like that. Just recent. That's a recent story. That's the black woman. The black woman is the white man's pit bull, and she's a complete savage. Without a video, this pit bull Shacari would have gotten Christian locked up. Christian would be in jail pleading his case, and we'd be trying to fight to see did Christian really beat her or not, and it would be her word versus his. That's what
shouts out to Maya Moore, sons, and that's why I like him. He did the same thing the other man did. And Cap and I don't want no niggas that just follow us that's just being followers that they can't voice themselves. Sons just gave me the shot earlier. I said name a black woman who's done it. Sons had no problem with saying, well, here's one, and he's right. Maya Moore, it used to be in the WNBA. She used to play for UConn. She was a very good basketball player, women's basketball player. Let me tell you what this black woman did, and I love her to death. And she don't get as much credit because she don't get no credit from black women. Let me tell you what she did. She quit the WNBA. Took all her resources. She met this man, got a letter from this man that was in jail, and he was in there doing life. She quit the WNBA to dedicate all her time to help get this man out of jail. And got him out of jail.
That's fire. Somebody said in the chat, did he marry her?
Yes, they got married afterwards. I'd have married that bitch. I'd have ate all her pussy. I'd have ate her ass. I'd have done all. You hear me? I wouldn't have let her take a bath. She would have had to fight me to take a bath. No, lady, no. You got me, because if any nigga that's ever been in jail, y'all know, unless you forgot, man, that jail ain't no joke.
Nah,
I've been in jail.
Ain't no joke. Now I ain't never been to jail. I've been arrested, but I never been to jail. But you're right, it ain't no joke.
It ain't no plaything in that jail. So you get me the fuck out, lady. You can have whatever you want. I'm giving it all to you. So the fact that it would, to me, it's a beautiful story that never gets told. Why is it that black women don't point to this fact? Why is it they don't point out that this black woman stuck by this black man and freed him? Why is it that they never talk about this? She went to Meadow Creek for real. I did not know that. I don't believe that. We used to call, I'm from Gwinnett County. It's in we used to call it Ghetto Creek because there was a lot of niggas over there in Meadow Creek. Meadow Creek is like is a hood ass school. They had like every gang over there, so we used to call it Ghetto Creek. But I didn't know she went there. If you know Gwinnett, you might know a few people. Lou Williams from South.
Oh
South
yeah, I know Lou Williams.
Yeah, Lou Williams.
That's Lemon Pepper Lou. They ain't Lemon
yeah,
Pepper
you know Lou Williams. Lou Williams is famous for having more than he like you. Seriously, he's famous for having more than one woman, and they got mad at him because he was like, "This is what I do."
Yeah, I mean,
you're not gonna. You can't tell me I'm supposed to be with one. That don't make sense,
right?
To him, and he never ran from it. And another was my cousin. Y'all can Google him, Tony Akins. He never got a chance to make it to the pros, but he played professional basketball. I love his story. Y'all can go look him up. Shout out to Georgia Tech. And I love his story because he was too short to make it to the pros, but Tony Akins was hell. He ended up going overseas, and his mom is Korean. And a lot of the black girls who knew him and know us and know our family, do you know they got mad at him because when he went over to Korea, he played pro basketball over there like 20 years. But he married a Korean woman. They were saying he should have married a black woman. His fucking mom is Korean.
Yeah, that's okay, I'm always with marrying within your race, but when your mom is someone of another race, even whether I agree or disagree is irrelevant to understanding why they would do it.
Because and he was in Korea playing professional basketball. Who was he supposed to marry?
Yeah. I mean, I don't know how you argue that. His mom's Korean. He grew up around probably Korean people. I mean, it's not, if he had a black mother over there, maybe that might influence him to get a black. So sometimes you got to use logic with why people make some decisions. And that's like a logic decision.
And Tony, a good man. Tony, he one of the better relatives in my family. I always look to him and my other like they are good people. Y'all look him up. Y'all can see he don't do nothing wrong. He ain't no whole ass nigga like I am. He don't do none of this shit. He ain't sitting up there letting his bitch cheat on him.
Y'all don't let Tommy run with that shit, man. Tommy ain't doing that shit either, man.
Now you trying to act like you ain't counseled me on this shit. Now you trying to back off of it. It's too late now.
All I said was they got strength that I don't have. I wasn't even talking about Tommy.
It's fine now. The cat's out the bag. Fuck it. If y'all see this bitch on the street, kick her. Anyway, let's go on back to
Oh my gosh, okay. Who would I be able to call right now? Any numbers that I know?
You can bring your phone with you to jail.
Okay, thank you so
and
much.
That happens, and you
when y'all let me go, can I call and press charges on him?
Damn.
If possible. But because y'all have me on camera, y'all arrested me, correct? And y'all didn't even listen to my side of the story. Y'all just arrested me, correct? So I just want to hear that part of the story. Because I have proof that, and if everything, okay, I'm not even I'm not resisting. I just feel like this is crazy. And y'all didn't even listen to the woman side of the story, but y'all accept the fact that I wasn't on video.
We'll stop right there. I'm gonna let you get the last word on what the fuck you just heard, because that's gotta process to you the shit everything she just said.
Yeah, she wants to press charges. And she said, because y'all saw me on video, y'all arrested me. Yes, bitch, that's what we do when we see you being the aggressor and he's walking away. It's almost like she's oblivious to what she did. And then she said, can I press charges against him too? I'm the woman.
That's the part.
I'm the woman is the mantra of all sick ass women that exist, because they believe that because I'm a woman, take my side no matter what. And what she learned today is that there is no taking your side in this case. This the one, like this is a rarity for black men. Like I'm really
one rare win.
Yeah, like this is such a rarity when a black man actually doesn't go to jail, and the black man was trying to avoid her going to jail. Just think about what he was doing. She comes and attacks him. He tells her there's a camera. Let's not do this in front of the camera. She don't listen. The TSA agents get involved. They pull them to the side. You see him saying, "No, she didn't touch me." He's doing everything to avoid jail because he's cognitive to know they're gonna see on the camera. They're gonna lock her ass up. I'm gonna try to lie for her and say she didn't hit me. Hopefully they give her mercy. This dumb bitch, she over there lying. No, we ain't do nothing. I ain't touch him. He ain't touch me. I just took the headphones off him, but I ain't touch him. And then when they arrest her, she said, "Oh, okay, Kristen, that's what you're doing, Kristen? Okay." And then she cussing at him. This is such a diabolical situation that this is the one time you thank the Lord for the cameras. But the sad part, the only way Kristen learns this lesson, if y'all see Kristen still dealing with this woman, he didn't learn the lesson. I'm telling you. They ain't in my world. In my world, right? In my world, we join. You gotta tolerate it. You gotta fix it. Well, in my world, he probably wouldn't have got with her in the first place in my world. But in that world, he can leave her in that world. And in that world, if he stays with her, he didn't learn the lesson at all.
Because, amen. And that's the problem that we're having, though.
Right.
That you remember with her apology and the fact that Nike is still pushing her stuff. Nothing's happened. She still went to a track meet. That's what the guy in the comment section wanted to get your answer on. He said, "Do you think she learned?"
No, she did not. Because because she was able to go and run, because Nike still gave her the endorsement, there was nothing, there was no punishment. There's no charges. The only thing she got was the shame of being on camera, but there was no punishment that made her say, "I shouldn't do this." Everything that's done for her says, "I can get away with this." She got what they call that? A slap on the wrist.
Yep.
That's all she got. She didn't get a slap on her ass. She didn't get plucked upside her head. She didn't get none of that. She got a slap on her wrist. So she learned absolutely nothing. She learned, "I'm Shacari," whatever you say this bitch name. "I'm Richardson." I'm gonna just call her bitch Richardson. She said, "I'm Richardson," and I got away with it. That's all she know. Yep. She don't know nothing else. She'll do it again.
Yes. Yep. And what she's also done, and nobody wants to talk about it, she's given other black women, emboldening them to be violent towards their men, because even if you get caught, nothing happens.
That's right. Nothing.
Ray Stake is supposed to be like a what do you call him? A track somebody. He said he wanted to come up here. One of your people said that he wanted to come up here. I gave him
my people. Okay.
Yeah, and I think you just pinned it.
No, I didn't pin it. I'll put it in the. Somebody pinned. I don't see it. Wait, let me see. Wait.
The StreamYard link is up there. But if he wants to come up here,
they put the link in the chat again. Tommy.
Oh, you know what? I might have put it in the wrong. You know what? I'm smoking crack. I put it in the wrong place.
I say the same shit. I say the same shit.
Like, I'm out here smoking crack. I don't know. Y'all, excuse me. I done put this motherfucker up there. I told y'all, "Oh, that shit. They don't pin it and everything." I see her. It's right there. It's fucking right there, man. Fuck. It's fucking right there.
Yeah, I guarantee you put that link in it. It'll be interesting to see who joins this joint today. All right, I see it. I'm gonna pin it on the top. All right, let me pin it.
Yep.
All right, y'all. So if y'all want to join the stream, I just pinned the link to the top. You can pin that link. You can join the stream if you want to. Just put it up in there.
Because it was a brother that's supposed to be he from a track. One of your people said that he's from a track and field. I guess a community. And he's one of the top ones, and he said that he believes it's deeper than what we think. So we would love to hear you, brother, come up here, and any of y'all who got a thought on it. Because my biggest thing is, where's the outrage? Like, there's no outrage.
Yeah. No outrage whatsoever.
Mm-hmm. I guess this is him. Let's bring him up.
Okay.
Yo.
What's good?
What it do, brothers?
Nothing much. You said there's more to this than we know.
So check it. I just got in here. Somebody sent the link to me and said y'all was in here talking about it. Y'all gotta forgive me because I run a podcast just like y'all, but I ain't take the time to set up the microphone and none of that shit. But I appreciate y'all for bringing me in here.
And you sounded good, brother. So don't worry about it.
Yeah,
you sounded good.
Clear.
Okay,
clear.
good.
Yeah.
Now, let me introduce myself real fast, okay? My name is Monzavius Ray Edwards. I was in the world record race with Usain Bolt in New York. I was in Berlin when he did it, all right? I done been on the circuit from 2003 all the way to 2019. When Maurice Green put the shoes out with the fire extinguisher, I was in that race. I got third place in that race, all right? Been there, done that. I'm part of the whole track Illuminati shit, okay? So first of all, I appreciate what y'all doing and what y'all talking about because y'all are 100% correct, okay? So this is what I want to chime in on, all right? First of all, how this shit work in our sport, okay? Women like Shacarri are going to get praised over and over and over and over again, all right?
Mm-hmm.
The reason being is because they want to continuously promote that shit. All right. Watch this right here. And I ain't gonna go into too much, but I'm gonna tell y'all what really been going on behind the closed doors, how that shit even led up to that. And I feel comfortable saying it on y'all show because it's a free show, okay? What this little motherfucker really be doing around here is she be running around here thinking she a whole dude, okay? I'm gonna keep it 100, all right? It was 2022, right? And on my show, I exposed some shit. I exposed some shit about them taking steroids, about I dropped whole receipts like you out here goddamn pretending like you this person, you that person, when you ain't even really doing everything the right way. Okay. So I'm at a track meet. She rose up on me like she a whole dude. I knew at that moment, I was like, something wrong with you.
So she been aggressive.
She come up to me, all right. She a little munchkin. She about 5'1". I'm a whole king. I'm a whole man. She come up to me talking about some, oh, so you raise tape. I said, yeah, I'm Ray. Raise tape is my show, but you can refer to me as Ray. Also, you the nigga that be talking all the shit. I said, first of all, what you need to do, Shacari, is you need to focus on your race. Right now, trying to combat me ain't what you need to be doing. All right. So now let's just put everything out there, okay? This woman is, and and the reason why I feel comfortable expressing this way is because truth is truth, light is light. It is what it is. This woman has been this way before now, and they continuously let her get away with this. And what I mean by continuously let her get away with this is Shacari Richardson done been 2 years ago, she got into a fight with her girlfriend at that point in time, right before the semifinals of the 100-meter dash. She got into a whole fight with her girlfriend. And guess what they did? Let her go out there and run. Shacari Richardson, and I ain't here to do no smear campaign, no shit like that, but I'm here to set the record straight. Shacari Richardson failed that drug test because she was covering over what she was taking. Weed is a masking agent, okay? When she did that shit, they took that and glorified it. Now all of a sudden, she's glorified for failing a drug test for smoking weed, but the regular world is like, how you gonna smoking weed? It ain't that bad. It ain't that bad. It's because y'all don't understand how the sport go. It's that bad because that's a masking agent. You smoke that weed to cover up what it really was. Okay, so guess what they do? Put that shit underneath the rug, give her a 6-month suspension that's a post-dated suspension. Like, how the fuck you gonna post-date somebody's suspension? Okay, that's the first thing. But meanwhile, a real nigga like Fred Curley, you gonna try and ban him for 2 years for a fake whereabouts. All right. So now let's get to this whole Christian Coleman situation because I need y'all to understand what y'all really watching. What y'all really watching is some Cassie and P. Diddy shit. And what I mean by that is these two people y'all talking about. The reason why she's able to do that and act like that is because these folks be running around like they Diddy and Cassie. They be paying folks 10 grand to do orders and shit like that. Okay. So I ain't trying to put Coleman out there like he no punk or no shit like that, but the reason why she's able to do that shit in that video is because she controlled that nigga. You know what I'm saying? Meaning, I can give y'all right now a whole story of how Shacari stole a woman's spikes just so that she could have a reason for this girl to have to come knock on her door at the next track meet. And then this girl come knock on the door to what my spikes said, because Shacarri sent her a message to me, I got your spikes. She come there to my, in order for you to get them back, you got to do something with me and Coleman. Okay, well, I don't want to do that. Okay, well, if that be the case, how about if I give you 10 grand? And so the shawty turned it down. So Shacarri really out here moving around. Like the video y'all seeing, she moving that way because they're allowing her in track and field to move that way. But what I keep trying to explain to the whole world is you famous in track and field, which is why when you get on this goddamn video and the shit that's really going on, when your ass really going to jail, now you want to go to crying and doing all this extra shit. And now, not only that, I blame Coleman because Coleman been a part of it the whole time. Meaning I can't sit here and just be like Coleman, see, y'all don't know this. You see what I'm saying? So I can't sit here and be like Coleman, well, you was in the right, you was in the right. Now, bro, you've been doing the same shit with that girl. It just looked like now the regular world seeing the shit like, man, she did, she that. Truth be told, she is all of that. But he aiding that shit. He ain't innocent. He doing.
But we know that because if you think about it, we obviously see he's not innocent because he aiding it in the fact of everybody saw it and he's trying to protect her. Now, why is he trying to protect her? Could be several reasons. We're just pointing out that men can be in situations just like women, and you watch how this woman again, Puffy's the bad guy, but we have video and audio of Cassie threatening niggas. Doing this, she should be buying niggas dicks, paying for it. She should be on trial just like him, but they didn't. So if you look at him, if he didn't have that video, he would be looked at the abuser. And I'm going to say this part, and I'm going to let you keep going. Here's the part that is going to come back, and I guarantee y'all can hold this over me. What's going to happen is in a few years, she's going to come back and tell the story about how he was abusive, and that day was just the day that she had had enough. She's not going to have to show any proof. She's not going to have to have any evidence, and everybody's going to believe her, and he's still going to end up being the bad guy.
The only reason why my brother, I'm going to disagree with you is because her brain don't operate that way. All right?
She ain't smart enough.
What you saying is a brain that operates from a person that got a moral compass. She ain't got that type of moral compass.
No, that's an immoral thing, though. The person who waits 2 years knowing they don't have any proof, but still blames the man, she's going to make it out to be he's the bad guy.
No, well, I agree with you, but just not with that one, because you got to understand the person that she is. I don't want to say it like that, but she's something like the devil. She ain't really all together up here. You see what I'm saying? And because of that, she out here really casting spells on all of them. So she ain't going to have to do that, because once she done with Christian, she just going to throw him to the side the same way she done did the other girlfriends and boyfriends and everybody she messed with. See what
but see, this one was the only one that was public that got out.
Exactly.
So they're gonna clean. So that's what I'm saying. They're gonna clean it up. And somebody in the comment section brought it up. Same shit that Tina did to Ike.
Yes.
Same shit. You go back and you paint yourself as a victim. The whole world wants you to be a victim. It's easy to make a black man's the bad guy. Like you said, they've taken black men's medals away from them, all kinds of shit. Look at what they did versus Jones versus how they treated the black men. Jones up there crying, acting like they haven't treated her like they should be, but them dudes.
Now I'm finna give y'all the fucked up part about it. Go ahead, brother. Go ahead.
I appreciate. I just want to add one thing. I just want to make sure we don't take away from the fact, whatever they doing in their personal life, their private life, the freaky shit they doing, has nothing to do with the actual event that took place. I just want to make sure, you know what I'm saying? I just want to make sure we stay there, because this is about because if he was wicked as her, you made a point when you said she's something like the devil, where devils mean deceive. And you can see her devilish ways on display in the video. In the video, she's talking to Christian disrespectful. She's talking to the cops nice to try to throw it off. When she goes to get locked up, the cops even tell her, we're locking you up. Christian is not. And she's still trying to vilify Christians. She says, well, I got this shit in my phone. I got this. I got that. So in this incident, Christian is innocent. Because Christian could have been a slime ball like her and say, no, she did hit me. Christian tried to protect her from the camera. Christian tried to get her to stop. Christian walked away. Christian told them white men that he didn't hit me. So in this incident, Christian would be the hero. Shacari would be the villain in this incident.
We're not saying their whole life, but here,
just that. All that freaky shit. When you start talking about Diddy, then I don't want to know nothing about that. But
so I'm glad you said that. So let's talk about this situation then. Okay, you are correct. Christian is the hero. All right. But at the same time, like somebody told me, it ain't a lot different. It ain't much different between a hero and an asshole. He's the hero now, but he's the asshole because he gonna go right back to it. Okay, that's the problem with it, because this ain't the first time. All right. Now I'm gonna lay something on y'all. Y'all ever heard of a lady named Allison Felix?
Yes.
No.
Okay, so watch this right
I
here.
like Miss Felix.
Allison Felix is one of the most decorated females in track and field history. Okay.
Yep.
Now pay attention to what I'm about to tell y'all. Allison Felix smiles, waves at the fans. Everybody loves it. Everybody does everything. She does everything right. Okay. Allison Felix gets all the medals. She gets married, has a baby, and Nike drops her. Okay. Stay with my story. This lady who's an outstanding role model for young women, who is like top of the class in track and field, does everything right, gets married, gets pregnant, has to miss a season, and Nike drops her and don't want to pick her back up. It gets so bad to where she has to start her own company and go back and try and sue Nike, to where right now Nike now has a clause that if you get pregnant, they can't end your contract. And that's because of Allison Felix. Now watch this. You drop her, but then this mother trucker does all this shit in front of everybody. She done failed drug tests. She done beat up girlfriends. She done got caught beating up a nigga in the airport. And then the following week, you got her on the cover of Nike?
Say it, brother.
Tell me you don't want to keep poisoning our youth without telling me you want to keep poisoning our youth.
Now you want something.
Because what you didn't do was you didn't give Allison her flowers. You pushed her to the side.
And she had a baby with her husband.
And she was married and had a baby. And you got rid of her and didn't want to promote her image. But now this ninja who do everything sexy red and them do everything to make the black woman look horrible.
Right.
This, as soon as she get done in the airport, you gonna go promote her and like she a hero. Like that's the problem that I have with the whole situation, because I'm sitting here like, come on, y'all. You can't do that shit.
I agree with you on that. That's why when one of the callers, or excuse me, one of the people watching said, do I believe that she learned? No. What is there that she can ever learn when, like you said, she can still go run the track? She can still get the deals and everything from Nike. She has no reason to repent or change anything
at all.
She can go and keep doing the same. She's still talking shit to Christian. Christian ain't gonna say nothing. She gonna talk shit to any and everybody else. She probably walking at that bitch like, these jails can't hold me back, like Rick Ross. These jails can't hold. That's what she doing right now. So I ain't mean to make it funny, but she ain't learning nothing. There's no lesson. There's no reason for her to learn a lesson.
Watch this right here.
On how she was received.
She got out of jail, right? That Tuesday, right? Mm-hmm. And all this shit just came out, right? Where y'all think she at right now?
Probably at this nigga's house.
Huh?
At this nigga's house?
She's in Poland getting ready for a track meet tomorrow.
Oh shit.
Exactly. Now let's put the shoe on. Now watch this right here. And I hate to go back in the old school, but that's just who I am. Adrian Peterson got dropped for whipping his own damn children.
Yep.
Yeah.
His own children with a belt that we've all had as young kids. Yeah. He got dropped for that. You mean to tell me after we got all the video, not just the video of, it ain't just about the video of her doing it. It's the video of her even lying. You're listening to this woman tell the lies. You saw the video. Coleman ain't did none of this shit. So y'all have seen the videos the same way we done seen the videos. And what you done did is not only allowed her to leave the country, you let her go to Poland for a track meet. But meanwhile, Fred Curley, who actually done won silver medal Olympic Games, Fred Curley, who actually ain't never failed no drug test, allegedly hit Alicia Johnson, because Alicia Johnson went and called the police and said Fred Curley walked up and punched me in my face. Fred Curley goes to jail. But there's audio of the whole thing when they're saying there's 4 people fighting. But Fred Curley lost the contract. Fred Curley got kicked out the Grand Slam the next day. Fred Curley can't get picked up by no shoe company right now. And he's in track and field. And guess what? He didn't even do the shit. He didn't do it. It was a group fight. Alicia said he hit her. Because there's no video, she said he hit me in my face, and now Fred has nothing. But you mean to tell me we watched her do this shit and you gonna congratulate it? And not only congratulate it,
she got
you're
a
gonna
reward.
aid it.
Look what they did to my boy Xavier Worthy, Kansas City. Xavier Worthy, because she did that first, they put this nigga in jail and the team suspended him until they finally saw the damn videotape, which shows that it was all her. So their first thoughts was to jail him. And when he went to jail, it was on the weekend. And anybody that's ever been to jail like me, you know, if you get arrested on that fucking Friday, you can't get
it's Monday morning, baby. It's Monday morning before you get out.
So he spent the weekend in jail, and he was the one assaulted. She was at his house. He just asked her to leave, but they took her word.
It's, and I'm gonna say this, and I ain't gonna spend too much on it because it's a situation with Shacari, but it's bigger than Shacari because, like you just said, this ain't the first time. And I ain't trying to go all black and profit, but this the shit they keep doing to us. They literally keep doing this shit to us over and over again, and we're too ignorant to see what they doing. It's like y'all ain't seeing the patterns. If you can destroy what we look like, we're going to promote that. Right. But if you can make what we look like look good, we don't want that. Point blank. Now let's go to the women and the men's side. Shacari. If Shacari wasn't on video, guess what Coleman would probably be at? Just like y'all saying.
Yeah, he'd be
in jail.
In jail.
Why? Because she said he did this. So guess what they gonna do? Take her side. And because we got video, we know this man ain't did none of that shit. And the reason why I say she fucked up, and I'm gonna say it like that, is because she didn't know she was being recorded. Because you're a first-time criminal. You're a first-time criminal, so you gonna say
she don't know that
shit.
camera. Yeah, she don't know that camera. She don't know the camera.
So you gonna say some stupid shit when all of us have seen that this man never touched you.
Yeah,
he never touched you.
That's the crazy. What we see, the crazy part, we seeing a man lie for her to keep her out of jail, and a woman lie on that nigga to put him in jail.
I think you can say that
in real time.
Say that slower again.
What we seeing is a man lie to the cops to keep her out of jail, and she lying to the cops to put him in jail. That's what we seeing in real time. He is if he go back to her.
Yes, thank you.
If he stays with that woman, he's a fucking idiot.
No way getting around.
Because the double standard. Listen, y'all bringing up stuff like that. We talked about Ray Rice earlier. When Jay-Z stood in that damn whole elevator when Solange was kicking and doing all of that shit, he was made fun of. He was ridiculed.
But taking the ass
doing, right, even though he's doing what they say you're supposed to do, and still got ridiculed. You ain't supposed to do nothing. You're supposed to stand there. Everybody made fun of Jay-Z. Nobody said Solange is a savage. Nobody said this bitch is a monster. Nobody said nothing.
Police didn't show up at her door. Contracts wasn't taken away from her. She's a fucking hero to most ghetto bitches.
Now the flip side. Now he's in jail, so I can actually say this. The flip side. When they saw Cass, did he kick the shit out of Cassie? Oh, he got to go to jail. He got to do this. He got to do that. He got to do this. When a man does it, it's the end of the world. When a woman does it, she go run track and keep her Nike deal.
Yep.
He had to pay 30. He had to pay $20 million to this chick.
Man, he paid that shit in less than 24 hours. Tommy, he paid that shit. He settled with her in less than 24 hours.
Quickly.
he said, "Oh, let me get this money
out." Out. Oh, there you go. And you remember he had to give an apology where he was sad face.
Yeah, he was.
Her apology, and maybe you can answer this, brother. Her apology wasn't an apology. She was laughing in the apology.
Man, she did an apology and then immediately did a thought video right behind it. Y'all didn't see that?
No, tell us.
She did an apology, and right when the apology was over with, she put on a whole half-naked nude outfit and started doing the thought shit. Literally, like, apology, right behind it, 2 thought videos. So you ain't apologetic. Well, for damn, you don't feel like you did nothing wrong. You don't feel like nothing you did was wrong.
Right.
And
Once
even
a
in the
nigga
video, you can tell.
like right, once a dude apologize, he don't be on social media for like months. He got to go through deprogramming. He got to go to see all kind of
rehab. He got to go to rehab. He got to go get counseling and shit like that, man. He doing public speakings at, don'tbeatme.com or some shit like that.
Bro, you got to give us your information so we can have you back on again. Before we let you
I'm gonna tell you, man, I act like Jet walked in the house and then one of my brothers, man, brother Judah, he was like, man, these boys is on here talking about that situation. And I was like, who? I said, man, send me the link. And then so I started listening in and shit like that. And I was like, man, listen, let me get in because it's a lot. It's all I've been covering on my podcast, Raise Take TV. That's all I've been covering. And if anybody in the chat, if you go to Raise Take TV Twitter right now, it's gonna blow your mind. If you go to Raise Take TV Instagram, it's gonna blow your mind. Because what I just did was let all that shit out. Like, she having roid rage. All right, let's just call it what it is. She having roid rage right now. What y'all seen was somebody who been on that shit, went on that shit, and this is what happens when that shit don't be there no more.
Hey, in the private, so in the comment section, if you see on your phone in the private, can you put like your number and your YouTube channel in there? Because it will be good to have you come back on the show.
Man, let me see how let me put it down here in the private.
It's the private, yeah, not in the comments. Put it in the private. That way, only me and Tommy see it. So just put your YouTube channel in there and your number in there.
No, hold on.
And then I'm gonna ask you one more question after you put it in there. I'm gonna ask you one more question before you go, because I really do like what you said, and I don't think we focus on it enough. I focus on it, and it got me banned from all kind of shit. You said what they're not understanding is what they're pushing. She's got the nails, the tattoos, all of the crazy shit.
Right.
Literally like Sexy Red, but run track. Or they do the same thing with a basketball player. She's like Sexy Red, but she play basketball. She's like Sexy Red, but she do whatever the fuck. This thing, why do you think we're oblivious to it? Do you think we want that? Do you think deep down we want chicks like this? Or do you think we're so deep programmed that we don't even know that they are putting in front of us plants like Shacari?
Man, it's not, and I'm gonna say it like this here. It ain't the deprogramming, it's the desensitizing, it's the frequency being lowered. A lot of folks don't understand that it ain't the Sexy Red, it's the hearse that's coming behind Sexy Red's music. And that might be going a little deeper than anybody can understand, but it ain't just that, it's the frequency that they keeping us down. It's them hertz. That's what it is. And I can go on a whole another level on that type of conversation, but they're doing it. And the reason why a lot of black people can't understand it is because you've been programmed from the programming, from the TV, from the radio. It's literally programming you to accept it. To where if you just unplug, I tell folks all the time, I say, watch this. Take a week and don't watch a single video as a black person. Take one solid week. Don't watch no video. Don't listen to none of our music and see what happens. Just see how you wake up in the morning. Just see how you feel throughout the day. Because it ain't the images. The images are pleasing. It's the frequency behind what they're doing because they're so intelligent. They know how to shut off our third eye. They know how to keep that antenna not pumping. So that's what it really is. I ain't gonna get into that type of preaching. I appreciate y'all, but I'm gonna say this before I go and ask y'all one more question. Who's Melissa Jefferson?
I do not know. Do you know?
See? That's my effing point.
They're never going to promote them. They will never promote.
Right here.
Go ahead.
Melissa Jefferson just won the U.S. championships. Okay? She just won. Melissa Jefferson is the first woman since 2003 to win the 100 and the 200 meter dash. Melissa Jefferson also was the only person who could be a donor for her father so he could survive and be alive today to watch her run track. Melissa Jefferson won NCAAs. Melissa Jefferson won the USA Championship when she was in college. But you don't know none of that. You don't hear none of that. Melissa Jefferson led off the relay that beat Jamaica. But you don't hear none of that. They don't want to tell you that part. Because guess what? If they tell you, man, you know, Melvin Jefferson, that's Melissa Jefferson's dad, and he was able to go to the 2020 championships and watch his daughter run because when he was about to die, they found out that his daughter was the only donor that was there. But you don't want to talk about that. You want to talk about Shacari in the drug test and smoking weed.
I told him, brought up earlier, Maya Moore. Maya Moore went and got a nigga out of jail. You don't hear Maya Moore's name.
You're not. It's a, and I know we talking Shacari, and I'm gonna get off here. Like I said, I appreciate y'all, and man, if y'all ever want to have me back on, I'm always ready to talk. But it's bigger than that airport shit. Like Nike knew what they was doing with that. They literally knew what they was doing when they did that. They knew exactly that this shit was gonna happen. If we push this button, we're about to cause division because they know it ain't right. They know good and damn well we're about to cause division between black men and black women. And it's been the agenda because if ain't nobody paid attention, the stigma that they've been pushing on us this entire past year is domestic violence on both sides. So they're gonna continue to promote that shit to make us look like we worse and we some animals. And that's just what it is. That's just me being the spirit talking to everybody. They only doing this shit with Shacari. And Shacari, the problem is she too naive to even understand that, bitch, they using you. That's how naive she is. You out here doing this shit and not thinking, you're thinking it's okay. It's okay because they using you against your own people to make everybody look at you like that.
Let me ask you, you ever heard of a cat named Bill Withers?
Of course I have. Come on, man.
You said she being used. Well, what did Bill Withers say?
Come on.
Oh, you just keep on using me.
you come on. Come on.
I want to spread the news. If it feels this good being used, a lot of these women, they understand that they're being used, but Sexy Red knows this is the most attention she's ever gotten. My brother just put in now, Jasmine Crockett. That's the most attention she's ever gotten. She knows she's being used. But look at the trinkets that they give you while being used.
Yep. Jasmine Crockett. I'm a 1 degree of separation from Jasmine Crockett, and I can't stand her.
See? If it feels this good being used, she said right up there with Soros' son.
Yep.
He done turned this woman into a ghetto, a politician's version of Sexy Red.
Yep. You hit the nail on the damn head right there. And like I say, I respect both y'all brothers. Keep doing the shit y'all doing because at the end of the day, our voices do matter. And if we goddamn can just get 1 or 2 people to hear what the hell we saying, maybe they'll go tell 1 or 2 more people. I try and tell people all the time. By the time this shit change, I might not ever see it. But if I'm up there in some celestial space to where I can look down and see that it worked, that's all I care about.
Man, this happened like it was supposed to happen.
Yeah, that was actually some good stuff. That was some good stuff there.
We appreciate you, brother.
I appreciate y'all, man. I'll let y'all get back to y'all show, but for real, anytime y'all want to have me on, man, or anytime I can have y'all on mine and we can cross over, these are type of discussions I like to have. This right here, the actual truth about what the hell is going on.
No problem, brother. I just text you from my phone, so we can
that's Captain Cesariak. I'm Tommy Sotomayor.
All right.
I appreciate y'all, brother. Shalom.
Much love. Hey, that was something. I know we done ran on some time. I don't know how much time you got. You want to just throw out Umar and then
we could throw out Umar.
We throw out Umar real quick. Umar Johnson, ladies and gentlemen. First, I appreciate the brother, and we're gonna put out his information before we leave as far as like his channel. Did you get a channel?
Umar?
No, not Umar. We don't need this nigga's channel. We don't need Umar Infante. Whatever.
Dr. Umar Infantunde.
We don't need these the Genosian Africans, the Switzerland Africans, the Antarctican Africans.
Yeah, that nigga named white countries and said Africans. I'm like, what the fuck is happening here? My German Africans,
And he was naming the whitest countries too, boy.
Yeah,
The sweetest
yeah.
Africans, like, oh, they got them there.
Yeah, he fucked me up with that. Listen, he blew my mind with that shit, man.
The
But
Prince of
listen, when you
Pan Pizza, boy. Prince of Pan Pizza.
Yeah, when you got to hustle, you do anything you could do with that damn hustle. And Umar Johnson, Prince of Pan Pizza is crazy. They said Prince of Scan Africanism. I heard that one too. Prince of Scam Africanism, man. Listen, that nigga is scamming his way and losing the school at the same time. Listen, I used to compare him to a pastor, right? But you know, pastors is better because at least pastors, you get a service on Sunday, you get music, you catching that Holy Ghost, you getting the sermon, and he taking your money. At least he giving you a performance for your money.
Right.
Umar, like, give me your cash app. Oh, you only gave $10. Next time, give more. He threatening niggas with a cash app.
I just want to say to you, brother, I know a lot of us do a lot of things, and we don't try to stop another brother's hustle, because I think that's another one problem. We don't try to stop the hustle.
Right.
So we let him do what he do. We just do our own thing. We like, hey, y'all should be smart enough to figure out what the fuck is happening.
Exactly.
So we as men, we're not on him like that. We go on about doing our own fucking thing. But it's been years where a lot of us have said, okay, this is kind of stupid. This school should have been built by now. Number two, he having a lot of scandals he shouldn't be. Like he had one scandal with the conscious stripper.
Right.
This shouldn't have happened. He had a scandal with his kid.
Right.
That shouldn't have happened.
Now, before you say the next thing, remember when he had the scandal with the kid, we was on his side.
Yes.
Because remember, we did a show about it, and I'm saying, like, black men go through that where a woman will keep a kid away from you. So we even gave him the benefit of the doubt when it came to the kid. We didn't just come right on him with the kid at first. It was crazy as shit, though.
Yeah.
Because his daughter was, remember, you had the encounter with the daughter. Remember, she talked to you crazy.
All crazy as hell. So I was like, you done made me like him more. Yeah. Well, that didn't last long, because now what we got is he's saying, you know what? Let's just let him say it. It's a short video. Let's let him say it.
On August the 5th, brothers and sisters, the city of Wilmington, Delaware, took out a notice to auction off the Frederick Douglass and Marcus Garvey Academy campus for unpaid vacant property registration fees. I repeat, on August the 5th, the city of Wilmington, Delaware, took out a lien to auction off the campus we bought, the campus we've been working on for 6.5 years. That if we don't pay the past due vacant property registration fees and outstanding utilities by the 25th of Black August, they will sell our campus.
I got to ask you a question, brother.
What's the question?
How the hell he say they didn't let us know I hadn't paid these bills? Wouldn't he know he hadn't paid these bills?
Yeah.
Outstanding bills that they don't know they ain't paid this bill. I wouldn't know I have.
Right. Like, even if they outstanding, you know they outstanding, nigga. You got a bill due every month.
Yes.
Every month, even if it's a quarter bill, you know that bill is due. So you can't say they didn't tell us about this outstanding bill.
The mortgage company didn't send me no bill, nigga. For the last 7 months, mortgage company, I'm going to blame them. They haven't sent me my bill, Cap. They haven't sent me my bill, so it's their fault that I'm behind.
And the crazy part about it is that people are going to believe that shit. Because what he wants you to believe is that the people that he has to pay, it's their fault because they didn't tell him. It's not his fault for not paying the bill.
Well, they got something for you to read up there. They threw a little something with a quick internet search. Tell them what you found.
Well, it says Williams City Code Chapter 4-27-121, all whatever that shit. Past due fees are not subject to request for wait. Oh, okay. The reason why I didn't even know this part, but this part is kind of important in this regard. Umar's lie. If this is true, Umar claims that they've been trying to contact the city since April. They said we called them by phone, we sent them emails because we're supposed to get a waiver where we don't have to pay this. And so the reason why the Bada token is putting this up in there, because there is no waiver thing for past due fees. So there was like, this whole shit is diabolical, because I think when he brought up the fishy coochie, the broad with the fishy coochie. Now, first of all, Tommy, if the bitch got fishy coochie, why you went back? Listen, you can get a one-off. Let's say you go.
So now you done went from telling these people that I went back to a girl that cheated. Now you want to tell them I go take the bitch and put this thing. God, man, I can't tell you nothing in private no more. This is some shit.
I didn't mean to tell his business. My apologies. So I'm not talking about Tommy anymore. This ain't Tommy. Don't think about Tommy no more when I tell his story. But let's say you get a woman. Let's say I got a woman. So it's me now. It's me. I'm telling my secret. So now I'm telling my
no
secret.
kind of friend. You see him.
So you meet that woman, and you think the woman clean everything. You get her because she carry herself well. And the first time you get with her, she take them pants off, and goddamn. Oh.
Hey.
So I could understand the first time. You don't deal with it no more because the box smell. I'm not fucking with that. But out of his own mouth, he saw it 5 times, 3 times. So Cap said, "Tom."
I tell you and your people, y'all ain't. I should not project. But this is fucking Friday. I could be out somewhere dancing. I protecting myself, bitch.
And he done made himself subjected to my audience.
Jeez.
Tommy loves y'all, man. Y'all got to show Tommy some love out there, man. Y'all should be donating to his Cash App. I don't know how they do it on Rumble, if they could donate on Rumble, but y'all need to go on Rumble and donate to Tommy's Cash App. So for you to go back 3 times, that means either she don't really have a fishy vagina or you like fishy vagina.
You like it.
You like some nasty box. That's what you like. But what he said about her, like all of this timeline is a setup. So remember, he said that he believes that she had his banking information and was trying to get into it. That was the first start of the bullshit that Umar gonna lie to us about. Because then what happened next? His bank account, his business and personal bank account, a victim of fraud. He can't get into it. When he spoke at Newark last week, Tommy, he said he don't even know if the FBI is on him. Now he's saying that the city didn't tell him about the unpaid fees.
Well, here's the thing. I wanted to ask you. He's done this for so long, and you said he could do this forever.
Ever.
Why is it that it can keep going over on us?
Because we so stupid. And like even the Bible says, the Bible calls us sheep. Sheep requires shepherd. Sheep is dumb. Wherever the shepherd say go with that stick, that's where they're going to go. And so Umar is an eloquent speaker. And you know what he did? He talked about black boys. And as the thing when black people fall in love with you, you become their idol. And so people have idolized Umar. And now you got people still supporting Umar, not even just for Umar, but just to defend their position for accepting Umar as who he was going to follow. Because if I now say Umar is scamming, then that means I got scammed.
Oh, that's dope.
I can't be tricked. So it gotta be the conspiracy's gotta be true, because I know how to pick a good nigga. I know how to pick somebody to support. So I know how to pick somebody. So it can't be me. So they gotta be that too, because they don't want to admit that they could have supported somebody and got duped.
God, dog, they got to go down with the ship.
Yeah, that's why they gonna go down with that shit. And then Umar come out there. You know what Umar say? We just gotta lay some more paint down. You know how long they've been laying paint and tile.
You're right.
And then the fact that they calling that shit vacant. If that shit was a real school, real building, real progress, even if you didn't have the school, let's say if you didn't have the school ready, he could have thrown an event there. He could have had like events there, like open it up to the public, maybe have a food drive, a cookout. He could have done anything so that people could see the progress, even if the shit looked fucked up. He could have showed progress. This where we at. This where we at. You know another thing? He could have showed the email receipts that he actually emailed them.
We think alike. I said the same thing.
Yeah.
How you gonna tell me you did something, but you won't show it?
Listen. When people accuse me of shit, I'll go right to the days. Let me see the receipts. I'll pull a text message out. I'll pull an email out. I'll pull a photo out right on your ass right there. What you say? Shit. When the young boy was lying and saying that it wasn't him, I played the video on the live. I said, "You sure this ain't you?" And I went right to the video, played it. He said, "Yeah, that's me." Umar ain't showed
nothing.
He ain't even showed a letter saying he's a victim of fraud for the bank. He just telling niggas that shit. And the crazy part when he says, "Don't send money to my Cash App," even if he's a victim of fraud, you can still send money to his Cash App. It don't have to automatically go to the bank. You can just hold it right there. Because when you send it to the PayPal, remember, he said, "I have no digital currency." So if you send him money to the PayPal, he would have the same problem with PayPal that he would have with Cash App, because he got to send it somewhere to actually spend the money. So this shit is just one big ass hustle that I think that he probably got about maybe 6 more months, maybe 6 months to a year. The only thing that could save him is if he get that money and pay them back fees and that school don't get auctioned.
I was about to say, I think he kind of in a position like how Shacari is, and a lot of people in Puffy was in it. I think if you won enough times, you start getting careless. That's how they catch bank robbers. They win enough times, they start getting careless. That's how they catch grapists. That's how they catch killers. They've won enough times that they start getting sloppy. I think the only thing that's going to stop him is going to be if he dies physically or if he goes to jail.
That's it.
And we all know some other people who was out there scamming, and the only thing stopped them was they had to go to jail.
That's it. And that's what it looks like with him, because he's so far in it. He knows that fall.
Yep.
He come out there and tell the truth. Hey, man, I was in over my head. I was doing this. I was taking that money. I mean, it's the fucking greatest fall, because what was he doing with the money? He ain't got $23,000, all that money he raising. So this is a sad thing for Umar Johnson, because Umar Johnson, like a lot of false prophets, it's not really about them, because false prophets, unfortunately, are a dime a dozen. The saddest part is all the people that are going to be destroyed because they followed him and believed him. Now they're going to be hurt. They're the ones that's going to be messed up because they believed in him. And it's fucked up because they believed in him when everybody else was telling them, "Hey, that's a scam. We haven't seen no school." He giving the same runaround. He give the same runaround. Paint, locks on doors, vents. We need some electricians. It's the same scam for the past 3 to 4 years. And every year there's a reason why that school don't open up. He talk about, and then the fucked up part, even when he does the paint, he said he's only applying for a certificate of occupancy. He's not even applying to actually start school. He's only applying for a certificate of occupancy. Shouldn't that be done? If schools open in the end of August, early September, shouldn't the occupancy be done in March, April, so you can get teachers, so you can vet teachers? Where are the teachers at? He don't have no teachers. If on that live stream, he did a live stream, and some woman comes up and she says she drives school buses, and he says to her, "Are they your? Is it your business or someone else?" He said, "No, I work for somebody else." He said, "Oh, well, I was asking because we're gonna need some school bus drivers." Shouldn't he already have that in the works? That he's looking for? He's looking at this woman, all that shit. You know what? It sounds good to niggas that hope he's telling the truth. Look, y'all, he about to get school bus drivers. He about to work with the sister. That's black business. He putting it together. But a person that knows how business works, he shouldn't be doing that live like that. He should have that already in the works. It would be more impressive if he gave a legit paper trail. This nigga is sitting in his car and just telling you, I got fraud. That's what he's telling you. No proof of the fraud. He's telling you that they didn't let him know about the taxes. No proof of it. He's telling you that they emailed him. No proof of it. He hasn't shown even of the shit that he said about the Fishy Coochie. No proof of it. He just said it.
Yep.
And
he could have showed text where he told her, girl, what's wrong? You know why? This is why I didn't mess with you because of so-and-so. He could have had that. But here's the thing. Just the theme of what we've been talking about tonight. Relationships and the way that they go. I think that this is emblematic on how a lot of relationships go where people stay in violent relationships or bad relationships for the same reason you said. You got those people who donated money and believed in him and they've done it for so long, it's hard to jump out now. They got to stay on that ship because now jumping out makes me look worse because now I got duped and have been getting duped for 7 years. So I stay on it. Same thing with him. He can't jump out because he's gotten so deep in the lie. He'd rather just go down with the lie than going back and tell y'all, I was fucking y'all over. And the same thing happened with a lot of these relationships, men and women. If you done told the whole world that you got a good woman, leaving her, they're going to want to know why.
Yep.
And you don't
have to tell a story after it was a wicked bitch.
So you'll stay. There are a lot of women who done bigged up the nigga that they was with and then realize that he ain't all that what they did, but now they got to face their friends and say, I lied to y'all. When I told y'all he had a job, he really didn't. When I told y'all, so they stuck.
That's exactly what they are. They stuck. And let me free your mind. You're not really stuck.
Right.
You're not. You are being mentally abused by Umar Johnson, mentally abused by Shacarri or Shacari, whatever her name, like gambling. You so far in it, you can't stop. Gambling is a good analogy because when you gambling, you losing, but you think this is the roll.
Yep.
It's going to get me back on top. So they think this the message Umar giving, right. They think this the message that Umar gonna give that's gonna get us back on top. So they pulling for Umar, even though they know all the evidence point that this nigga is just full of shit. Nigga full of shit.
Whoo, boy.
Peace and Pan-Africanism. Peace and Pan-Africanism.
Peace and pan pizza.
Peace and Pan-Africanism. Peace and Pan-Africanism.
That 3 times always kills.
Happy Leo season. Happy Black August.
I can't take a nigga
Happy Leo season. Happy Black August. Happy Leo season. Happy Black August. Peace and Pan-Africanism to my continent. Brazil, I will see you in November. We're my American Africans. Thank you for standing with us. Wilmington, Delaware Africans, my donations for Black August. Katrina 20th anniversary. Alabama Africans at the Umar Ifatunde.
I should not go up like 10 minutes. The nigga,
yes.
We were supposed to get a refund within 4 days of our accounts being shut down. We were supposed to get a refund within 4 days of our accounts being shut down. We still haven't got our refund. We still haven't got our refund. We still haven't got our refund.
What the fuck? You don't get a refund. Tommy, you don't get a refund from a bank? Maybe I'm tripping or something. I don't know. Am I tripping?
Well, what is he talking about as far as refund? He's saying that people was trying to do stuff, or they were worried about fraud, so they froze his account. So what refund? They would just open it back up.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. A refund is it when you buy some shit, you get a refund. In the bank, like I listen.
Unless he's trying to say they took funds, but he never said this. He never said they took funds. So why would they be giving him a refund?
Right.
They would have had to take them. No one took them. They just blocked him from getting them. That was his word.
Right. I don't understand.
But he knows a lot, like you said. He know them niggas don't know about no damn business. Because if he did, it's a lot of things he said a long time ago would have made you say, hold on, something wrong. Like you said, the school year started. So if he hasn't done any of the stuff, the basic stuff, well, that means you've lost another school year. He got to try it again next year. So while you're sitting there and someone said in the comment section, and I've always believed this, that person walking up on him, that shit's staged. That is staged.
Right.
Just like that time when he pretended he picked up his phone and then his phone rang.
I got this. And that's just said, and he just put the phone down and kept talking. Nigga.
He's from the WWE.
And Tommy, the crazy part, the phone had rang and he could have answered it and fronted it off when it actually rang the first time. And then he just picked that shit up. Yeah, what's up? I got this. Oh, fuck. Ass nigga, man.
And that's what I just sit up here and think. Like, come on, man. You know this shit ain't right, but he gonna keep doing it. He gonna keep doing it.
So,
yeah.
Not only are the accounts frozen, make sure y'all hit my Venmo and my PayPal. PayPal.me/Umar the Psychologist. PayPal.me/Umar the Psychologist.
And this man, Cap,
yes.
Why would anybody send him any more money to anything if he knows he's having this type of problems right now?
Right.
But then he don't.
Why would he still be asking?
Right, but he sold those people. I don't have any money for myself. Then that means your business was tied up with your person, and that should never happen. If they got your business, they don't get your person. And why would he say the first thing he asked when the bank called him was, does this have anything to do with fraud? Who the fuck asked a question like that? Before being told anything, you ask, is it fraud? Imagine your girl tell you, you know, I went to the doctor today. You got AIDS? No, I had a migraine, nigga. What the fuck? What? Like, wow, that's the first thing you thought was it fraud?
And let me listen. I just happened to Google just now. How long does your bank account stay frozen? It says the duration of the bank account remains frozen varies depending on the specific reason for the freeze. Minor issues 7 to 10 days. Suspicious activity 1 to 7 business days. High value or international transactions 2 to 7 days. Court judgments or legal orders, accounts frozen due to court orders, tax obligations, or legal disputes can remain frozen for weeks or even months until the matter is resolved in court or legal clearance. So let's say if he had a court case or something like that legally, then it would be frozen, but he don't have no court unless there's a court case we don't know about. He don't have no court case,
right,
or anything like that. So the longest out of all the options is 7 business days. Because they're investigating it. Listen, I was a victim of fraud. I remember somebody took $700. It was a lot for me back. It was like 2002 or something like that. The bank was First Union. That's how old this was. And somebody did it in North Carolina. And all I did, I went, reported the $700. They asked me what was the other transactions. They did an investigation for that, got a new debit card. And within like 5-6 days, I got my $700 back. I was straight. That was it. When there's a freeze, they do an investigation because it's money involved, especially if it's high value money like he has. They would want to resolve it quickly so that you can get back to you. You got bills that you got to pay, or mortgages, car, family, all of that. The bank ain't about to play with your money like that. They figure it out and just tell you. It's been over a month. It's been weeks. His account is frozen.
And
it just don't line up.
And they got his business and his personal. And here's the thing. He hadn't released since his we, because he keeps saying we like this nigga's French. So he keeps saying we when he's talking about the money that he's done.
Right.
Why hasn't he played one video either showing him walking into the bank talking to them, because he can do this, or while he's on the phone talking to them about what's happening? All we had to do is just hear this phone call of him talking to a banker about what was going on. He won't let you see him walk in the bank, nor will he let you hear him talk about this situation, but you're supposed to take his word for it. And that goes back to how we were talking about women have gotten so far gone because they know the world take their word for it. You can't let nobody can live like that, where all y'all got to do is take my damn word. And after the name that I have, Twin Thomas, My man Thomas told Jesus, I mean, you seem like you a good fella. I'm gonna need to put my finger up in now. I'm gonna need that. You seem like a nice cat. I'm gonna need some proof. Come on, man. You gotta hold somewhere. Lift up your shirt, nigga. Lift up your shirt.
Finger up in there. And you know, this nigga said when he went to Newark speaking this past Saturday, this nigga said, yeah, the bank wanted me to come in on Friday, but I was too busy.
Oh Lord.
Now the bank wanted him to come. How your money frozen for weeks? They say come in. You too busy to go fix this priority for you
to do a fucking show. The people at the show won't understand that you can come back and do that show. You got millions locked up versus doing a show.
Right.
They fall for this shit though.
That's the crazy part. Listen, I was talking to Sarnetta. I said, man, Sarnetta was like, do you feel sorry for the people? I said, at this point, I don't. I don't feel sorry for none of these niggas. At this point, you fall for that, you boo-boo the fool. You stupid.
Yep.
You are absolute. I could see maybe in the beginning, you know, you trying to have some hope in the nigga. But at this point, nobody should be following it. This nigga that went from Cash App, Venmo, you need a digit, you need a card to spend that Venmo money. Unless you online. Like if you ordering online, maybe you could do PayPal payments or something like that. But if you go into the store, you're going to get gas. You can't pay with Venmo and PayPal. You got to have a physical card. Even when I lost my I had left my wallet at a damn Starbucks back in July. I got the wallet back and the money. Listen, there was some good white people at that Starbucks. I got my money, all my cash. But listen, man, them white people was pretty good.
It happened to me at Disney, Universal Studios. I had $3,000 in my wallet. They brought the wallet back and all $3,000.
And man, I just knew I was gonna get my cards back. I knew my cash.
Right, that cash.
I just knew that cash was gone. It was a couple $100 up, and I just knew that shit was gone. But it was some good white folk. I got my whole card back and everything. So now I done lost my whole train of thought of why I was telling that damn story.
That story was brought to you by LaFrog. You gonna forget?
I didn't drink. Wait, I didn't even drink. I didn't even drink no damn LaFrog.
That story is brought to you by LaFrog. We might get to the point. We might not. LaFrog.
We might not. Maybe it'll come back. Maybe it'll come back to me. I can't even. I can't even remember the point. I don't know why I was telling y'all that. Tommy, I'm gonna tell you, my spirit probably didn't like that I said them with some good white folk. It just wiped my whole memory out.
It wouldn't let you finish this. It wouldn't let you say the rest of the story. But when it comes down to something like this, when you said it, the great prophet, and you may know him, a lot of you guys may know him, he's one of the greatest poets of all time. His name was James Tadarius Smith. And he said, a brother with a perm deserves to get burned. And that's how I feel about the Dr. Umar Johnson people.
Yeah,
everything. Y'all get what y'all get. Definitely. I don't feel sorry for this.
Yeah,
y'all have been warned 1,000 times. Have they not?
Absolutely. Oh, that's what I got it now. Just remember. So when I lost my wallet, I didn't realize I lost my wallet because I'm driving back from North Carolina to lose my wallet. I didn't know I lost my wallet, so I went to go get gas. As I'm going to go get gas, I'm like, fuck, I ain't got my wallet. But because I have my phone, I can use Apple Pay. So in that not Apple Pay, the chip on the card or whatever like that. So even in that, it's still, my point is saying that it still has to be tied to some type of physical thing to be able to pay for these things. So Umar just scamming y'all. I guarantee you that money y'all giving to PayPal, he transferring to some bank account to use that card somewhere else.
Yes, sir.
He may have an issue with a bank account, but that nigga ain't only got one bank account. He got more than one bank account.
And he should. Nobody runs a business that way. If all your business is going into the same place, I got like 8 accounts because I done had motherfuckers being able to freeze one. Yeah, they've been able to freeze one. I had a bitch was able to take money out because she wanted a judgment on me that I didn't even know was happening. But if she'd have had access to all of my bank accounts, she'd have been able to hit them all. You don't put all your money, even when you listen to what the president of the United States said. He don't put his money in one damn spot. Who does this?
Right. I got four places. I wish I would put my money
you got to
everywhere.
get them all. You got to hit all four of them at once.
Real talk.
You got to be like Ocean's 11. You got to get them all at once. And just to see that this man is telling them this, and they're saying, well, let me give him some more money. I wouldn't give you any money, not even that I believe you scammed us or anything.
Right.
If the least I would say right now would be you aren't handling business very well.
And you saying that leads right into when people say, oh, yeah, just you got to build up the black man, don't tear the black man down. No, he's irresponsible. You should absolutely tear him down. This is a man that he might have had a desire. Let's say if he had a true, genuine desire to build a school. I don't believe that. But let's say if he had a true, genuine desire to do so, he did not do it intelligently. He was in over his head, didn't have a good enough team around him. And it looks like he just used the money for either some alcohol problem, some drug problem, some gambling problem, woman problem, lifestyle, because he doesn't have a job. Like with all the teaching that I do, I have a business. I actually have a business. It's right in front of me in my little basement area. I have my business right there where I actually make a business. He don't have a job. So his job is this. So that's his hustle.
And if your job is this, you ain't taking it serious. Because again, if this is your job, like the brother said, the only people he know that keep their money in the same place is leprechauns. And even then, you got to go to the end of a fucking rainbow to get it. It's a trick. You got to just sleep with this nigga. Like that's what he said. You when you brought up the girl, he brought up that they were sleeping together. Well, how did she get access to your accounts?
Right. That's
how?
what I said. If this
none of them have access to my account.
Right. And he called her a jump off. He said fishy coochie masturbation. I don't know who masturbating now, but that's what he said, Tommy. He said some masturbating. He said some masturbation up in there. I don't know. Like, this nigga's a freak.
Yes.
When I say, like, he's a sexual deviant, I had a sister get mad at me because I called him a sexual deviant. He's an absolute sexual deviant.
Yes.
The way that he talks, he was on this podcast with this sister that they think is white because of her skin tone, but she's black. And the way he talked about this white woman that had these big titties that saved him in the pool because he grabbed her big titties. And he thanked her. He said, wherever that white woman is at, I thank them titties and shit. Did you ain't hear that? Let me see if I can find it.
No, I've never heard this is a real thing.
Yeah. White woman saved him. If somebody in the chat could find that, I want y'all to find that so we could play it for Tommy so Tommy can hear.
Hell no.
There's a video. Umar was on. The girl's name is I'm trying to find the girl's name. What is her name?
I've seen her because I put the picture up and they were trying to tell me she's not white, but I wasn't trying to hear it.
Yeah, that's what she said. She's not white. Yeah, that's what she said. Okay, so I'm gonna see if I can find the timestamp. I'm on the video, that the interview that he did. I'm gonna see if, because sometimes they timestamp it. So I'm gonna see if I can timestamp on this video.
They said the girl's name is "Don't Call Me White Girl."
Yeah, don't call me white girl. That's her name. If somebody could find, let me see. So I'm trying to play it while I'm talking. I'm just skimming because I don't know if it doesn't have a minute marker.
God, dog.
Give me a second. I'm just trying to.
They don't say it.
Wait, no. Is anybody gonna help me in the chat? Tell me. I'm trying to find it.
I'm looking for them. They ain't putting it in there yet.
No, yeah. So I'm on the video because the video like almost 3 hours long.
Oh, we'll
so I don't know when he tells the story. But he tells the story of not homosexual. Let me see. Let's see if I can find it because this is knock you off your side. No, I don't know if I'm gonna find it, but
Yeah,
he talked about.
Go ahead.
But he talked. Hold on, there might be one way I could find it. Just give me one last shot. Might be one way I could find it. Let me see, because I think they talked about it on the class we did yesterday. Let me see if I could find that. This is president. Yesterday was the 14th, right?
Mm-hmm.
Let me see if I could.
Well, yeah, technically it's the 15th because it's 12 past.
I got it. Let me see. Let me see if this is it. I'm just going to see if this is it. No, that ain't it. God damn it.
It said timestamp 5026.
Okay, let me.
I don't know if that's right. It's just a nigga wrote that in there. You know, he could be. You know what I'm saying? We be wild for randomly trusting this nigga, but that's what he said. You said on her. Somebody said on her Instagram she has a few videos with him.
Yeah, that's it. He right. All right, so I'm gonna put this link in the chat, Tommy. I'm gonna send it. I'm gonna put it on the private side.
All right.
Put it in the chat. And he was right. So I put the link in there.
Oh, he wasn't just fucking with us.
Nah, he wasn't just fucking with us that time.
We got lucky.
Yep. Go to 50 minutes, 20 seconds and start there. Listen to this story he told about the white woman.
All right.
Her big breasts.
Let's see if I put it on share the screen. I had to drop him down and put her up. 50 minutes and 20 seconds.
Yes, go to 50-20. Yep. Right there is good. Yep, that's good.
All right, now I'm gonna have to, in order for you to hear it, I'm gonna have to do this. So hold on.
Mm-hmm. Sounds a little low, Tommy.
You say it's low?
Mm-hmm.
Hold on. Okay. It should be louder now.
Baltimore, Maryland. I'll never forget the family reunion. Why? Because I jumped into the swimming pool at the deepest end of the Days Inn Hotel, and my sister jumped in to save me. I didn't know how to swim, but I said, you got to get over your fear.
And I jumped in the deepest water, couldn't swim. My sister jumped in and almost drowned her, so she left me out there. And then a snow bunny came.
It saved
and I saw two big white titties and I grabbed them. Black power! I said we want black power! I grabbed them two white breasts and that snow bunny saved the life of the future prince of Pan-Africanism. Wherever she is, I want to say thank you to that flat butt, big breast white woman, because if it wasn't for her breasts, I might not be here now. Black power!
This is a second. This is the Prince of Pan-Africanism, and the best story he want to tell is how a white woman's big breast saved his life in the swimming pool. And wherever she at, he want to thank that flat breast, big titty white woman.
And why did he even have to? I'm telling you, I believe you. Why did he have to add this idea of she had a flat ass? Why did he have to put that in there?
Because snow bunnies never, black queens forever.
That is my whole thing. He panders.
Panders his ass off. Yep.
And you had to, because when you said she had big titties, you knew, well, I need to now just.
Yep. That's what he knew. Yep.
We're about to hear this.
Yeah.
So I let him know she had a flat ass.
That's right. He knew the minute I said big titty white woman, he knew. Black queens ain't gonna like that, so let me make sure I say flat ass. He's a sexual deviant. He remembered them titties.
Yep. And listen, the fact that he was with this, the girl name was Conscious Stripper.
Conscious Stripper, sexual deviant.
How are you both?
Yeah. How you conscious and a stripper? Was that mean she was just alive? She wasn't knocked out? Because I don't know how you could be conscious and a stripper. The two don't really know that. And think about, there's another video where Umar Johnson said God said no premarital sex. But he out here fucking these hoes.
You remember the time before when he got caught with the child? He said, and the problem is it's not the women, it's us men out here, and we need to get back then. I didn't have control of my sex. That was the young Umar. And then you don't turn around and let this happen with this bitch that was taking care of your mama.
That was taking care of your mama. Remember, he said, I didn't respect the black coochie.
There you go.
I mean, that's pandering. That's all time. That's God tier pandering right there. He said, Tommy, that nigga said, I didn't have respect for the black coochie. I didn't have respect for the black coochie. I didn't have respect for the black coochie. And them black women said, oh, he gets it now. He gets it. He respect. Okay, I forgive you, Umar. You didn't respect it back then, but you respect it now. And then now, the woman that he calls fishy coochie, not only was he having sex with her, the woman with fishy coochie and a jump off was good enough to take care of it.
And they're not holding that against him. They turn against, and again, you look at us as we're against the sisterhood, and they got to stand up together against us and what we're saying. But then they stand up for the black woman who's being called fishy coochie and Medea. If she fishy coochie Medea, why you fuck her? How did you do that with her for as horrible as she is? I try to keep my damn things I say about my baby mama to a minimum. Because if I say something, they're going to look and say, but you still fuck this bitch.
Right, that's what we gonna say. Like, I never understood like talking about it like that. I can understand talking shit about anybody.
Yes.
But there's certain things that when you say it's like, okay, but you was hitting, like when women talk about the size of a man's penis, okay, but you was with him for 3 years with that penis.
Kids by this little dick nigga. Like,
yeah. You got kids by him. What we talking about here? Like, what's happening?
Yeah, he called it a throat goat.
Throat goat.
Remember when he said that? He said she was, what was stupid words he was using? I'm with you. He's a deviant because he doesn't even talk like a nigga of his age. He's in his 50s, and he say my shalongo or how he was.
Yeah, I don't even want to say what he. Yeah, you close enough. That ain't it, but I don't want to say you close enough. And then you got to think about his position. Like even me as captain in my school, right? I know that there's certain things I can't say because if I say it, they'll say, with your position and what you do, you shouldn't say those things. This is the Prince of Pan-Africanism, Dr. Infantunde, whatever his name is. And he's out here talking about Shango's head
for black
masturbation.
School for black children talking about this.
Yes. And he's supposed to be your principal. There's a there's a video where he's on a plane. I'm gonna see if I can find this video. There's a video. This man is on a plane. This is how much of a sexual deviant is. He's on a plane and he records. So he takes his camera and records a black woman. I think she might have been African, and records her booty.
Oh Lord!
It's on my Instagram. Well, I'm gonna find this one. Hold on, I got you. Now I know I got this one because it's on my Instagram page. I'm gonna send it to you. Give me 1 second. Let me come over here on my profile. Let me scroll down.
That's why I'm not a principal and a pastor. I'm a deviant. That's why I'm a deviant. So that's, you're not surprised when you hear about some deviancy from me, even though you don't. But if you were to, I'm prepared for it. They would say this nigga's already a fucking deviant. I get a headache. Woman with some big titties walk by. I just be concentrating on them. I don't know what the fuck that is. I just really like big breasts. So just to hear again, this man in the position that he's in, it's like we don't take, as black people, we don't have to take whatever position that we're in serious enough. Like white people, if they find out, hey, you did this and you said you was this, they get rid of him. They gotta get rid of him. Even though they know what he's doing in his private life, once we caught him, he got to go. He can't still be that.
That's a fact.
We don't even make people step down. We didn't make Bishop Eddie Long step down.
Right.
Die.
We still let Bishop Eddie Long tell us the bullshit.
Yes. Then this is after getting caught. They're doing it right now with Pastor Jamal Bryant. He keeps getting caught.
Yeah.
They're not step down. And it's like this thought process of, as I said earlier, maybe the only way to stop a lot of them is they got to go to jail or they got to die. Eddie Long had to die. He had to physically die, and they switched him out for Jamal Bryant.
Yeah. Yep. Tommy, I sent that video to you on Telegram. You should see it on Telegram.
All right, let me look right there. I see that. This is
what section. This is your Prince of Pan Africanism that wants to be the principal of your school.
that Telegram. I love Telegram. Shouts out to Telegram.
Yeah, I like Telegram too, man. Especially when we do the shows, I could just put the links right in there. We could communicate it just like that. Watch this Sexual Deviant.
And shouts out to Cap for having all these paperwork on the Prince of Pan pizza. The Prince of Pan pizza. Let's check him out.
Now she don't know she's being filmed.
Lord have mercy.
That's when you go to the camera. You walk away. What he decided to do. Now imagine this nigga that say he your prince. Say he gonna be in the principal. And all he can do is film that woman's ass.
And he can see that she feels, he even shows the part where she feels uncomfortable because she realized you're me.
How is that not a pervert?
Jesus Christ. There's nothing about this that's cute at all.
Yeah, this is a pervert.
Wow.
That's a pervert. That's a perverted ass nigga. And this is his problem. I guarantee you he spent money on hoes.
So why would he be disrespecting the queen?
Yeah, why would you do that to the queens? Not the queens. The Prince of Perversion is the right name. Why would you do that to the queens? Don't do that to the queens. They the queens, Tommy. Queens.
Black queens forever.
Snow bunnies never, except when I'm drowning in the pool. I need them big titties.
Black women saving his life. But he got a lot of stories of black women with fishy coochie. He got a lot that swallowed a slongo. He talked like a child. He got black people. He got black mothers of his children and children that he calls Smurfs. Baby Smurf.
Yeah, Baby Smurf, Papa Smurf. He's a fucking child. He's a child. Yeah. He's a child that hit a lick with popularity, found that lane, knew how to talk right, save black queens, pander to black women, and that's his cash cow. Just like that's the preacher's cash cow.
I'm really glad you showed me that video though. That one even it lost its humor because I understand being like a childish person that does certain things, but his position is supposed to come with you don't do that. So while they talking shit about Shannon Sharp, what's the difference between him and Shannon Sharp? Is he just ain't got a black bitch that had enough damn common sense to get his ass caught up, and he didn't have enough money to get caught up.
That's it. That's the only difference. They both
talking about him on what was her name? The stupid black chick.
Who?
The girl went on her show and told all his business.
Wait, no, I didn't hear who you said. It broke up a little bit.
What is that girl name who lied on Cardi B and then Cardi B sued her?
Tasha K.
Yeah, Tasha K had one of his ex-girlfriends on there. The one that he called Medea.
The one he called Fishy Coochie. Yeah. She was laying all the business out.
You're the same guy. You want to talk about Shannon Sharp. You want to sit up there and pander to them black women talking about told Shannon he needed to lead her. Look at what you just did.
Real talk.
That woman on that plane could literally have sued you if you was worth the fuck.
That's right.
And why would you want a man that's willing to do this be over your school?
Oh, you know what that means? He gonna be filming mamas.
Yes.
Let your mama have a big booty. Don't send him to that school.
He said the country stripper was one he was he started off mentoring her child and talked about her afterwards about going there to mentor the kid and fucking her.
That's his way in. I'm gonna be the father figure they never had. She gonna drop them draws. Well, welcome to the TNT rundown with Captain Tazariak and my good brother Tommy Sotomayor.
We had a wonderful.
This was actually very enjoyable and good, and I did this all alcohol free.
But y'all let that man sell y'all that bridge. Let that man sell y'all that bridge.
I didn't have no alcohol. All of a Poland Spring water. That's it.
Bridge.
Tommy, whatever you changed when you was playing the audio, when I talk and we talk at the same time, I think it takes you out. So if you could, because
I had to learn that. But when I play something else, it does. Like now, it won't do it right.
Yeah. Talk while I'm talking.
Yeah, see, like that's fucked up shit.
So you perfect. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
See, I'm a good brother. I don't want you to be drowned out. I'm a good brother.
No problem with that. I had a girl tell me that once.
Man, I can't stand this. He said he gonna get me back to saying he got the strength I'll never have. He said he gonna get me.
Listen, I'm self-deprecating. You can't get me mad. I tell people all the time, you can't get me mad. I make more jokes about me than anybody else make jokes about me. It's fun being the heel of the story. Hell, I used to like being in the play. We do the play. I want to be the bad guy. I want to get shot. I want to be that guy. I thought I had more fun playing the guy that the joke was about, because to me, I can take the joke. I don't know. I've always liked the dynamic where you have to have a straight man and then you got to have the foil. I've always been a fan of that, and I think that.
Well, I'm glad you said for you. You said
you
have a straight man.
You said,
Tommy, because you said I like when you got to be the straight man. I'm like, what? Scratch like where my sound effect? Where my sound? Let me see if I got my sound effect. Oh, you lucky I can't. Oh, this one. I was like that right there. I was like, is it the sound effect on there? Because I was like, what? And then he said the foil. I said, okay, he did say the foil. Okay.
Right. But I have a wonderful I've had a wonderful show. I don't know if you have that brother's information or if you want to tell them what his
he actually texted me back. So he actually texted me back. So I'll correspond with him. Maybe we do something together, bring him on, and see where we go.
Especially we're talking about some track and field.
Yeah, he seems like, he looked like he used to run too. Look like he got a good history on it, so we definitely could bring him back on, and have a further conversation. So I'm looking forward to the next time for the TNT, man. So we appreciate y'all rocking and joining us. If you haven't subscribed, make sure you subscribe to Tommy on Rumble and Twitter. Make sure you got a Twitter too, right?
I do. It's called Tommy Soto Geist.
We'll see how long that one lasts. Make sure you follow me on Captain Tazariak TV on YouTube and on Twitter as well. And until next time, shalom and peace, brothers and sisters.
Okay, I got to leave you with one song.
I know.
This is a short one.
Okay.
Do you love America? Do you love America? Does Captain Tazariak love America? I want to know, because if he loves America, I love America, and we want y'all to love America too. So this song is a shout out to America. Are you not patriotic now after that?
I'm definitely not patriotic.
They gave a shout out to slavery.
I saw that shit, man. I ain't got no words. I ain't got no words. I don't know what to say to that shit, man.
Bro said sportsmanship, and he reached back and kicked that hind catcher.
Yeah. I saw when he kicked the high kid. They said Bad Bath and Beyond. The voice wasn't that high.
Oh, you gotta love it, man.
Definitely, man. Well, until next time, man, we'll get up with y'all later. This has been another TNT Tommy and Tazaryak show. Look forward to the next one. Until next time, peace out.
Peace out, people.
All right.